Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. How is everybody doing? Today we're going to be diving right back in with some more head-to-head with Divide et Impera. And the war continues. The grand war of two massive empires collide. And hopefully this episode will at least be able to start pushing into Italy. That's the plan today, is to set up my line so that, you know, at least I can start taking away Darren's economy, which hopefully will be everything I need to do to win the war. As we are the bigger empire, I can slow him down in Africa. Even though I think we're going to actually take back land in Africa as he's moved his fleets northwards. Yeah, we take back land in Africa and we start driving home from the Po Valley into the rest of Italy and just slowly start degrading his economy bit by bit. Because if every turn he can only recruit 4 or 5 units, that's huge. We have the economy, at least somewhat the economy, to survive, so yeah. Should be a good one. And hopefully as well we'll be able to get our fleet up and running also, again, because obviously Darren did a devastating blow to our fleet. I don't personally need a navy for the Italy operation. I'll just go round. I'll go round and hit into the Po Valley. And he has to leave forces in the south, otherwise I'll just cross. So nah, no way, no way. If we take Italy and lose Egypt, Egypt is honestly not important. It doesn't make me much money. And then he still has to get through Jerusalem, which will be a hard fight. And, you know, it takes like 5 turns to get up to my capital. So don't get me wrong, like, we're going to do everything in our power not to lose Egypt. Don't get me wrong, like, winning in Egypt is still very important. But if we did lose it, it's not the end of the world because it doesn't give me much, you know? And, like, the amount of resources Darren will have to put into taking Alexandria is a lot. And we can afford to lose it. If we lose the whole of Egypt, then basically we go down in Imperium level, which gives us like 15% Empire maintenance back. Egypt is your basket of food? I mean, not really though. Like, we're now making a ton more food in the north. Dacia's making like 17 food. So I think it's fine. Like, obviously I don't want to lose it, but Egypt doesn't make us that much food. We'll look when we go in, but if we lost it, wouldn't be the end of the world. And the DP goes into my territory, the more likely my client state is to jump on him, you know? And let's be real for a second. Taking Egypt is not an easy task. You know, it would take Darren like 3 streams to take the whole of Egypt. Whilst I'm also putting pressure on him everywhere, you know? And if he wants to commit the resources to do that, I take the whole of Italy probably. There's a good chance I could push in and take most of Italy. Like, I imagine he's making like at least 8 grand from Rome now. Like, from Italia, which is huge. Yeah, but the thing is, like, I don't understand why you guys are fighting, like, why we have to have an argument here. Like, not an argument, but a discussion here. Like, the thing is, I have so many more armies than Darren. I have the economy, and I have the capacity to fight in both of these places. I can match Darren in Egypt. Besides fleets, I can match Darren in Egypt whilst overwhelming him in Rome. That's just how it is, right? I have the economy and the Imperium level to do that, and he doesn't. So by pushing into Italy, it's not like saying I'm giving up Italy. I'm not matching Darren in Italy. You know, I have 4 armies in Italy. I mean, I have 4 armies in Egypt right now. From what we've seen, Darren has around about 4 as well. So I've got my fleets down there. So it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, how's it going, guys? Welcome, El Jacko. Welcome to the stream. I also saw another member up there. Obviously, Justin, welcome as always. SCP, welcome. David Taylor, always great to see a member. And oh, look at that fancy banner you have, David. That's like a 6 months membership. Thank you so much, dude. Julius, of course, welcome. How's it going, Thomas? LY, welcome, welcome. Simon. Been watching Darren's catch up on his YouTube. Anyone else? Question mark. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I haven't watched it, but hopefully they're doing good for him. I have to go check them out. I commented on my first one. I commented on my first one because I was listening to his intro, and it was going on for a while, and I was like, oh my god, I bet you someone's going to comment saying how like annoying the intro is. So I did it instead to save him. I was like, come on, just hurry the fuck up and fight a battle. That's what that's what a handful of you guys sound like in the comments. How's everybody doing anyway? How's the lockdown life treating everyone? Oh, well, how's it going, Matthias? Great to see you back, man. You starting your exams? Well, best of luck, Matthias. Best of luck. You want to sleep? Well, you can always check out the VOD afterwards, ABS, if you want to go to bed, man. The VOD always goes up on the channel, so you can watch all 4 hours or however long we play. However long we play, you can just watch that after the fact. Also, this one probably won't be the longest. Well, I mean, it'll still be 4 hours, but I probably won't go much longer than 4 hours because I need to finish up editing my Troy footage. I can tell you guys that I am going to be uploading Total War Troy tomorrow to the channel, a battle. Oh, I don't know if I can say what I'm uploading, maybe. Either way, I've played Total War Troy, and I'm uploading my footage and also my thoughts on everything tomorrow. So, yeah, I need to go finish editing that up. I'm basically done. Hey, thank you so much, Justin, for the 15 North Korean dollars, man. Thank you so much. Wreck his economy. Yeah, I mean, that's the plan, right? The only way of doing that is smashing into... Because I don't have naval dominance, and I don't think I ever will have naval dominance. So I think our best bet... Wait, did that pop up twice? Wait, did someone else... Oh, CBT High Guy. Thank you so much for the $5. I thought that was Justin's super chat. Yeah, CBT High Guy, thank you so much for the $5, dude. I really appreciate that. Through Streamlabs. Whenever you donate through Streamlabs, I get 99% of the money. So it's obviously if you're planning on donating and you can through Streamlabs, which is obviously completely safe. You can do it through PayPal. I just get more of it than say a super chat. But obviously all donations are very much welcome, and I really appreciate them, especially in this trying times where CPM is at an all-time low. So I really appreciate all the donations. Yeah, wreck his economy. Yeah, I mean that's the plan, right? If we can start smashing through Italy, I think that cuts off a large amount of his income. Obviously not everything, because Africa will be his big income, but there's no way for me to do that. You know, the only place I can hurt his economy is going through Italy, for sure. I can't get to Africa. I don't have naval dominance. I can't take cities, so there's no way to even worry about that. And also, thank you so much, Justin, for the 50 North Korean dollars. Excited to watch you defeat Darren's triple stacks. It'll be a hard fight for sure.
Hello.
Howdy, sir. How's it going?
Doing pretty good.
Oh, lagging.
Feels like it's been...
I'm lagging. I think so. Let's go to a private call. Yo.
Hello. No.
Oh, still a little bit roboty, but I think it's me.
Why do you think it's you?
Because my connection bar is at 959 ms. It's a Discord.
Yeah, mine's good.
Yeah, it's a Discord thing. Let me just go see what it's like in my Discord. Why, Discord, are you doing this?
If you want to... I didn't mean to.
Give me a second, guys. Just trying to sort this out. Can I change, like, server? Screen for now. Maybe it'll sort itself out. If it doesn't, then I'll try and change Discord server and see if that helps out. Yeah, just go from there.
Seems said.
I didn't hear what you said. It's lagging. Why? God, I don't know what to do then. If Discord isn't working, do we have TeamSpeak? Don't really have a TeamSpeak. Can I like call him on Twitter? That's funny. Yeah, I don't really know what to do. I'll restart my Discord, see if that helps out. And then if it doesn't, then what I'll do is... I mean, we can't just not talk to each other. That wouldn't be very fun, right? So let's go to my homepage. Let's close Discord really quickly. Let's load it up as administrator. Discord. I don't know why it does this. It's done this to me a few times. I have no really idea why. Why it just messes up my voice calls. Doesn't really make any sense because obviously my internet is more than capable of dealing with it, so it's just kind of weird. Let's see how this handles it. Yay. I can't even hear him now. Oh my god, why is it doing this? Why does everything have to be like this? Just says he's constantly talking. I've got like 12 ms. Oh my god. Yeah, my MS, I can't hear you if you're talking by the way, but my MS just keeps, like on Discord, it's at 700 now. Literally no idea why.
Could try.
I can't hear what you're saying. You just like, obviously it's me, but you just keep on going to a robot. Yeah, could change to a different region. What region should I change to? What's close? Go like Russia? Russia's probably a good idea. No, Russia's no good. Okay, I'm on the Russian servers. No, 900 ms. Good. I mean, there's nothing else close enough, right? Do you have like a TeamSpeak we can use? Oh my god, this is so stupid. Like, what the fuck, Discord? Why am I struggling? Like, I've literally got amazing internet. So it's just Discord cucking me for no reason. Okay, on Hong Kong, if you speak now, I'm only on 200 ms now.
Hello. Hello from Hong Kong.
Yeah, seems like Russia was no good, but Hong Kong is sticking at 200 ms, so it's better than 700 or whatever.
Yeah. We don't speak that often anyway, so it's not too bad.
I just don't want to speak to you, you know, 'cause I fucking hate you.
Oh, I know.
How are you anyway?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm great, in fact. Yeah, doing pretty good.
Nice, nice.
Pumped to play. Looking forward to playing. I can't really remember what happened last week. It feels like it's been a really long time. To me, at least. I don't know why it feels that way.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's just because you've been doing all your like uploads and stuff with the catch-up series which you've been doing. So maybe that kind of spreads out a little bit more.
Yeah. It's funny doing that because I forgot how bad things were. You know, I was at the point that the uploads are now on YouTube, on my YouTube channel for the Let's Play, I guess, so the recaps. That's the word. For the recaps, at that point, like I've lost territory. I'm like at less territories than I started. Rome has territory in Sicily. I just lost my navy. Like I forgot it was like that bad.
Yeah, but yeah, Spain was definitely your Korea or your Vietnam. For sure, it was brutal.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, watching it, I'm like, no one's really saying this, but I'm like, how am I going to get myself out of that? I can't even really remember exactly what happened, but it's pretty fun to go back that far and see how things were.
It's your decisive move into Rome, cutting the head off the snake.
Yeah, so the whole thing was, you know, I was still in this big three-front war in Iberia because I was just at war with the Arvasi, and then they liberate, like I said to you last stream, actually, they liberated another tribe, and then another one just decided to pile in. So I was suddenly at war with 3 after I lost the battle against you, where you were kind of in the trees and you built those barricades around yourself as the R. So after that battle, that set me back like 20 or 30 turns probably. Because if I just killed the Arvasi, there would have been no liberation. There would have been no other wars. So it's just really, really interesting how like that's such a massive setback after that fight. And then after I did end up dealing with Iberia, then it was like, okay, to take out Rome, like we're just gonna have to go from Corsica, hop over, go straight to the head, and prevent them raising legions. But I remember even then after that, of course, they just kind of kept coming back and sacking the coastlines and things. So what a struggle it's been, but fun.
Yeah, cool. So I'm listening to the, for the people who are asking, I was listening to the Divinity original.
Were you able to hear that?
Yeah. I was
okay.
just talking to chat, sorry.
That's fine, I just wasn't sure.
So obviously, by far, but I was like nodding along and going, yeah, but not.
Yeah. No, cool. Just making sure it hadn't cut out.
Yeah, no. It seems like Hong Kong is where it's at, so.
Yeah.
I mean, don't know how much longer now. I'm being hacked by the Chinese, so.
Cool. Just give me a couple of minutes and I'll be good to go.
Cool. Just let me. I'll ready up now and just say when you're ready. Cool. Yes, I'm listening to the Divinity Original Sins soundtrack right now. Such a good game. So how's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. Should be a good one, I think, today. Should be a good one.
By the way, today I went to Sainsbury's and there's a McDonald's next to the Sainsbury's and they're opened for drive-through today for the first day since they closed. And there was a 90-minute queue for the drive-through and it goes all the way out into like a main road, like all blocked up like the left lane of traffic just to get into McDonald's.
Bruh.
I could not believe that. We were just walking by like this stream of traffic and I was like, I think it might be for McDonald's. And then at the front there's all this police there like coordinating people in and like trying to keep the traffic flowing around this massive car park to like get them all to like line up for the drive-through. That's insane.
Waiting 90 minutes to have a shitty burger. Jeez.
Exactly, like it's McDonald's. Like I've been saying, like I'm looking forward to I like Nando's. You know, I know you hate me for that, but I like Nando's. I don't think I'd wait for. I don't think I'd wait 90 minutes for one, but like I could see myself waiting like 30 minutes maybe because we haven't had one.
Yeah, you wait like 15, 20 minutes anyway. You order your food,
yeah,
sit down, talk and stuff.
But like for McDonald's, yeah, I just can't believe that.
McDonald's is convenience food. You know, it's supposed to be convenient to get it.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. That's just like how desperate people are just to get something that's like they don't have to make themselves or just something different, go out for a bit. Because it's just like families with their kids in the cars and the kids like super excited, like waving at us as we were walking by. It was really weird. But yeah, it was interesting. And there was like pictures of like like teenage girls taking pictures of themselves like on their way in and stuff. It's like what the it's okay.
2020, man. Crazy simulation we live in.
Anyway, I'm eating a pot noodle right now, so
very nice.
What do I know?
Did you watch the space launch?
Yeah, I watched it live. I was actually live streaming at the time, and then we stopped and watched it.
So awesome.
It was awesome. Fucking loved that stuff. Yeah. I was saying, you know, when I was a lot younger, I used to be. I guess I just wasn't really thinking that much about like the reality or practicality of these things, and there's, you know, I kind of wouldn't have cared probably when I was younger. If it blew up, for instance, or like the rocket like blew up on its way back down. I'm not saying with the people in it, I'm saying on its way back down. I would have been like, oh, whatever. But now I'm like really on the edge of my seat. Like, I hope it goes well. You know, I'm like really rooting for it. Because it just, I don't know, it just feels like really big progress milestones to see that stuff work out.
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, well, as a kid, you can't really comprehend like, you know, anything besides you get McDonald's, you know. But also, it's so crazy, like how little it cost as well. You know, in today's figures, I think beforehand NASA was spending like $1.5 billion to launch someone into space. This time it was like 55 million. You know, like the difference.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The difference in that, and Elon Musk has said that he thinks he can get it, like, obviously, I mean, who knows if it's actually gonna happen, but he said if he thinks he can get it down to 2 million launch, like, which is just literally insane.
Yeah, that's
even
crazy.
if it gets close to that, you know, even if it's like 10, 15 million, like, that's just wild from 1.5 billion. Like,
I mean, there's no doubt, like, one day in our lifetimes, it will be that cheap, probably. Like,
yeah, I mean, well,
no
if
doubt.
they reuse rockets, like, that's the main thing, right? Is that
Yeah.
they're reusing the rockets. So yeah, it's just wild. It's so awesome, and hopefully we get to see way more of space. That, you know, people pushing stuff, you know, going to Mars, and it's just crazy cool. You know, starting to build our Dyson sphere. Why not?
Oh my god. You've seen the video, yeah, the Kyrgyzstan video
Yeah,
where they
for
talk
sure.
about how to do that.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like we could totally do it. Let's do it. Let's get it started.
Yeah, it's just like, but like it's just so interesting. Like the leap, you know, once you have access to unlimited energy, literally anything's possible, and you get access to do that by building a Dyson sphere. But to do that, you need to harvest like basically so many. Oh, it's just so cool, so cool.
Basically, you need to strip Mercury like
yeah,
like in half.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's really cool as well with SpaceX now that everything is
My volume's too low.
it's like live streamed. You can watch it from so many different angles and just see it all. I think it really brings it to the forefront. Everyone can like watch it, and I think this time around, like, it just feels like way more people are interested and yeah, just interested and entertained by like watching this stuff happen as well. I can't wait till the day, you know, someone sets foot on Mars and everyone's just going to be watching it. It's going to be so cool. Really can't wait for that.
I think as well, you notice like in 2020 with social media and stuff, I think maybe like a lot of people were excited beforehand, but you just didn't really, you know that Terry's mum was really into space travel because she didn't post a picture of her watching it on social media. But now you see that, you're surrounded by that, so I guess it brings it more. But then it also shows, you know, if Terry's mum does post it, then all of Terry's mum's best friends will be like, oh damn, a space launch is happening. So bloody Terry's mum, the fox.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, Yakuza Overlord? Welcome,
Right,
welcome, man.
Started.
Thank you so much for £5, dude. I really appreciate that. Hope you win some more land this stream. That is the plan, my dude. That is the plan. To hopefully push Darren back into Africa and take some, or at least prepare ourselves for a big old smash in the north of Italy. Are we invading Italy? That's the plan. I want to try and push 4 stacks into Italy, I think, this stream. Keeping 2 in Greece to keep it safe. Rebuild our navies and kind of go from there. That is the overall plan. And obviously hold strong in Africa. Reinforce Africa, rebuild our armies. Maybe try and catch some of his armies off land, you know, off guard. Hopefully my volume is a bit better now as well. I did turn myself up and turn my music down. Yeah, and also I'm never like, don't be one of those dudes in chat which is just like hurry up and play the game. If you don't want to wait, then just watch it after. Watch the VOD so you can skip ahead and watch things you want to watch. I don't really want people like that talking in my chat. If you don't care, if you don't care for what's going on, then just turn my reshader stuff. If you don't care about, you know, me and Darren talking, like, I'm gonna talk to Darren. He's my friend, you know. Oh, also sorry, we are starting now though. I'm also gonna move this. I already noticed that this is in just an awful position. I might move it like up here. Don't think there's anything much. I know you can't see that. I'll just put it up here. Okay. Why was he timed? What was timed? Okay, we have a minute left. I just need to turn my music off because we're listening to different Divinitas music this stream. Cool. What the fuck was I doing? So I think... Oh my god, it's so bright. I'm going to need to adjust that when we go onto the screen. So I moved my armies north. We've got 2 armies here pushing north. So hopefully these 3 will go north and we have this army to push in. We have 2 armies in the central parts of Greece. We have a fleet and an army there. I might start building, if we have any money, I might start building a force to like rebuild from my capital. If that makes sense. Like I might start building just more men so we can shift south if he does break into Africa. I might start building up these garrisons also we can get elephants here, like Syrian war elephants. So let's just rack up a couple infantrymen and then maybe just some crappy infantry, you know, just so that we can either shift this over to a new general at some point and move it south, or can I just go from there? I might do the same here as well. We're making like no money though. Food's perfectly amazing, so that's good. Can probably tack somewhere back again. Yeah, we need to make this region happy. No point doing that. Is there any like big regions we want to tax? Probably down here. Food is fine, so we can do this. Dacia we are taxing because of the amazing stuff. Yeah, this way we still make 16 grand. Then go from there. I think I'm recruiting everywhere. We've got the ships building here. This fleet building here. All good. Nice. Sorry, we only had a minute left. I had to quickly rush and figure out what the hell I was doing last stream. Good luck, Jackie. Thank you so much, Kareem. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that. How much food from Egypt? Oh, yeah, I'll look at that when the turns tick over. So, Darren's fleet are coming north into the... What's the river called? What's the sea called? Between the Adriatic. Darren's fleet is moving to the Adriatic to trap my fleet. We're probably going to have to move in and... betray our allies to get that fleet out of there because it has an amazing fleet general, so we're gonna have to do that. Tech is done in 3 turns, so this stream will have an extra 7 grand to mess around with because our armies will become 12% cheaper, which is insanely good because of the tech we're getting. So yeah, things are going good. The longer the battle war goes on for, the better it is for us, because realistically Darren won't be gaining many more settlements as long as we don't give him up settlements for free. But realistically, Darren won't be gaining like free settlements constantly. Whereas, so like the longer we stay in this war, the more likely we will, just outlast him, have more money than him, have more armies, and kind of go from there. Well, I wonder what they're doing with him. Probably accepting peace, maybe declaring war. Probably asking for peace. Which is fine, you know, if they're not fighting. Oh, he turned on me? You motherfucker, they turned on me. Wow. Did not expect them to go to war. I mean, maybe Darren paid them? What are my thoughts? So I will speak about this just at the beginning because I feel like as someone who has like influence, you know, has people like wondering what I think and talking. I will talk about it just really briefly. I know people come here to escape like politics and stuff, which I totally understand, but I think it is important that I do talk about what I think, you know, and that's just, you know, my opinion. So of course, yeah, of course, I support the movement. You know, of course, I think that rioting is bad, but at the end of the day, sometimes that's like the only way to get the message across. Like, like people don't listen. You know, the government doesn't care if people are peacefully protesting at all. You know, these peaceful protests have happened constantly, and you kind of need a bit of chaos in them protests to make officials listen, to make people think that this is serious. And as awful as it is, you know, I don't really know how to put this, but like, obviously arson and fires and stuff is bad, but yeah, and the rioters shouldn't be, you know, people shouldn't be looting stores. Like that's awful. But at the end of the day, it makes the establishment listen. It makes, you know, people in places of power actually have to realize, you know, oh, this is actually serious. These people won't go away. You know, look in the UK, like the thingy Cummins literally broke the law by breaking curfew, and he's still one of the top government officials. You know, the government doesn't take any accountability, and they just ignore the lower class. It's just simply how it is. And also, you know, it's very important for people to understand, like a lot of people who disagree with this movement come from a position of ignorance, you know? They come from a position where people say that all lives matter. Of course all lives matter. Of course they do. But it doesn't subtract from the fact that all black lives matter. And black lives have a large history of being abused, of being looked down upon. You know, in America, there is prejudice happening all the time. It is happening all around the world. But America can clearly be highlighted because, you know, black teens and black males have been getting killed, just like school shootings and, you know, mass shootings in America. Stuff like that has been constantly happening. And then we just got to be like, oh, well, that's just the way it is, so we ignore it. So hopefully this movement can push forward and prevent that. Because, you know, it's up to you guys. It's up to people to educate one another. You know, when people do say all lives matter, of course they do. And when your parents say that, you know, and you just need to educate them if that's what you believe. You need to tell them, well, yeah, of course it is, but that's not the point of the argument. That's not the crux of the argument. I saw a really good Christian person talking about, you know, it's like when Jesus, personally, I'm not Christian as well, but I know a lot of people are, and this is a great way of looking at it. You know, when Jesus was talking about how much for poor, like, you know, how much poor people, how much they matter, you know, when he was giving his sermons. And it's like someone like there saying, oh, well, you know, rich people matter as well, you know? And that's not the point of the argument. The point of the argument is, you know, that, you know, yeah, of course they do, but so do poor people. And poor people are, you know, having shit thrown against them 24/7 and things need to change. I don't know. I'm not very good with words at all. But personally, you know, I think we can auto-resolve this. Personally, I think, you know...
Yes, sir.
I'm in full support of the movement and... I think realistically, you know, it comes with education. People need to teach one another. If you have kids, you need to educate them on the situation. You know, you need to talk to them on the movement. If you have your parents who maybe really disagree with what's going on, maybe you need to sit down and have a word with them and be like, look, you know, this is the point of the argument, and teach them. You know, because at the end of the day, education is the most important tool anyone has to fight something like this. I want a refund, by the way, for the money I gave you for that settlement. I want it immediately.
Hey, you waged the war, not me.
True that. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all like the majority of racism comes from ignorance, and you know, it's our job. If you can convince, if you're not convinced, but if you can show someone, you know, a different point of view with sound arguments, I think that's the way to progress. You know, with it, and that's why I think in schools, like here in the UK, we should 100% be taught about the horrors of colonialism. You know, the British Empire caused multiple atrocities around the world, and we're not shown that as children at all. You know, we're not taught about that, and that continues to mold people. You know, to make, you know, to think that, you know, the British Empire didn't do anything wrong, when of course it did. You know, the whole of colonialism was awful and horrific. And also, I think one of the most important things as well is that people forget that, you know, like, it wasn't that long ago that black people weren't allowed in the same schools as white people. You know, like 70 years ago, 60, 70, no, like 80 years ago. That was a thing. That's a lifetime. That's one generation of someone's life. So I think a lot of people like to think that, you know, oh, it happened so long ago, you know, so, you know, we've moved on since then, when it really wasn't that long ago. You know, people's grandparents lived through that. But, you know, just my opinion. I don't want to talk much more about it because I know a lot of people have their own opinions. I highly recommend people just do your research, you know. At the end of the day, you ask yourself, do Black Lives Matter? Does this black person, is his life the same as mine? And if your answer is anything but yes, of course it is, then you're an arsehole. You're the problem. So, anyway, let's just leave it at that. You know, and do research, do education, you know, like learn, and yeah, of course. This is my opinion. I don't want to talk about it too much. So let's just leave it at that, guys. If you want to discuss it more, feel free to go into the Discord, have a conversation in general chat about stuff. But yeah. How can I buy this game? I only find DLCs for it. It should just be on Steam. My my Greek companion. Cool. So thank you guys for listening to me. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who's here. I appreciate everyone who, you know, if you leave here thinking about something, that makes me really happy. So I appreciate it. And even if you completely disagree with me, it would still be, you know, it's still great that if you go off and just think about it, you know? Just go off and really have a good think. You know? And it is up to you. It is up to everyone to have that good think, you know? Because I've really thought about it the past couple of days, you know? Or the past week, you know, ever since it's really been kicking off. On where I stand, and yeah. It's up to you guys to go out, you know, if that's something you believe in. Or if you, yeah, just go off, educate people, you know, talk to your parents if they don't think it, talk to your children, because that's really how this issue, you know, inevitably will be stopped. Anyway. Basic game is 60, yeah, it's fucked, but it's so expensive. Oh shit, he moved up into Ethos. We will fight this to try and hamper his fleet, because his fleet is getting wounded. I will fight this one, mate, when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm just having a look. I don't know if I'll commit to it just yet.
Okay, cool. Shit, so he's going to Ethos. That's pretty interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, anyway, let's get back to the game now. So he's moved north with his 2 fleets, which means this fleet could probably escape, honestly. Which is good. We still got our 16 grand, so we can raise an army here to take this back fairly easy. We also have vassals. Oh, look at that. Look at that horse archer army. I wonder if he'd liberate it or take it. If he liberated it, that would be annoying, but it'd only be a minor setback. If he took it, he could probably raise an army here. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. So he's going to take that. So Darren's, you know, done some good moves with his navy, but he is overcommitting with it, right? We have these ships which we can probably push up and help blockade him. His other army is still here, which is fine. They have 2 armies there, so it's going to be kind of hard to save our fleet, honestly. But I'll probably move it south. We have these 2 armies moving north as well to try and trap this army. If it does move, it can move all the way up to here, which means I can then engage it with this army. This army isn't great, but would I rather keep this army alive or what? We obviously also have this army there at war with us. And the nice thing is as well, by him taking this, he also activates a large amount of my vassals to probably come and swarm him. Obviously, we want to take back Ethos, but we can do that. I probably also don't need this large of an army at Rhodes as well. So we can probably shorten this army to save our money. So yeah, I'll ask Darren about that, what he thinks. Because I don't know, like, he's at sea, right? And he is kind of trapped, so it's kind of weird if I did remove him from the fleet. But now he's not going for him. I feel like it's fine, you know, as there's not another fleet moving north. I would like to replace him and then just destroy the ships, destroy the fleet. Yeah, I might literally just get rid of his fleet now, because it's kind of not doing anything.
All right, let's go.
Cool, cool. So hopefully we can make him bleed a little bit. He obviously has so many missiles though. Like, one of his entire fleets is just missiles. But we'll try our best. And again, losing Ethos, I'm interested to see what's going to happen after. Because if he takes it, he has to garrison it. But if he liberates it, I can just take it back fairly easy. Actually, that's actually a really good thing that we did do it as well. Well, it's not amazing because it's going to take a while to get here. But we actually did start building some troops in our capital, which is actually really useful, because we were going to send them into Egypt. But now we can probably send that army north. Like, it's a garrison army. We can raise the force in Pergamon as well really quickly. So, yeah, it's not the end of the world. Hey, what's wrong with Arabia? I protest for fair treatment for no reason. What are we talking about? Yeah, let's not talk. I said my piece, guys. If you want to discuss it, let's keep the chat free, because I know a lot of people do prefer to do it that way. Like I come and watch here to not be overrun by political stuff, you know, and I completely get that. I understand that. But I felt like it was important for me to say what I had to say. So let's just leave it at that now, guys. The mods could just moderate that a little bit as well. It'd be perfect. And if you want to talk about it, feel free to go to my Discord and kind of go from there. Yeah, so hopefully we can kill a ship or two. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was better just to auto-resolve this. Save everyone some time. A hot dog is a sandwich. Of course. What is the actual... Oh, we've had this conversation so many times. Right? I remember having this conversation with Apollo. I remember having this conversation with Apollo. Is Darren winning? I'd say I'm still ahead. Darren's definitely doing some good strategy, though. But it's Darren's turn, right? Darren's going to bite first, and then we're going to come into play. And he's overcommitting his navy as well, which is great. Oh, quick question as well. Now that we're here, can I disband? Can I scuttle my navy in the Adriatic? Because I wasn't going to do it because you were going for it. But now that you've diverted, unless you've got another army going for it, can I just get rid of that navy? Like scuttle it, destroy the ships.
You can do that if you want, but it's just the question of the general. I feel like you're not supposed to delete your generals out in the field.
Yeah, I mean,
he's a good general, so he should make it back without being just disbanded.
So we're saying that they can only disband in like friendly territory.
Yeah.
Is that a good rule?
Well, that's what we did on land, anyway. You know, if your general's going to get cut down, you don't just disband him to save him.
Yeah, but like, my point is that like you're not going to cut him down now, right? Because you've gone here.
No, but I know that you can only have one way out.
Okay, yeah,
you know
cool.
what I mean?
It's fine with me.
Yeah.
Just wanted to
Because I saw that it's in the Adriatic, and I'm like, well, it's going to take you a few turns to get out of there. You've reduced movement because of the attrition and all the added supply, so I feel like you're still not going to get him out. So,
okay, cool.
Unless he dies, then no.
Good to clarify. Tea with milk. Oh my god, who was I watching? Who was I watching? Oh, I was watching GTA 5 role player who I watch quite often, Buddha, and he said that milk with tea is disgusting, and I actually was just stunned in silence for a second. How dare a Canadian of all people tell me that tea with milk is disgusting?
Alrighty, ready when you are.
Yeah, cool. Let's go.
Hey, there's no naval battles in Troy, right?
Of course not.
That we know of so far. Yeah. Okay, it's just because of that trailer. There was so many in it. I just was wondering.
I mean,
so many ships.
I can't talk about any gameplay I've played until tomorrow. I can say that I've recorded gameplay for it, but yeah, I can only talk about the trailer and what's been shown.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's be honest, no one's going to be playing Troy after the first week anyway now, so what does it matter?
Why is that?
It's on Epic Games Store.
After the first week?
Yeah, the game is dead on launch, 100%.
Just because of Epic? I don't agree with that.
As a consumer, they're basically telling me that they don't have faith in the game to make its money back, so they've sold it to Epic Games.
Maybe. I mean, there's lots of games that go on to Epic that are really good, though. Like Anno 1800, Metro. I don't think they put their games on Epic because they were bad.
Yeah, no, not at all. But look at the history of Saga titles and look at the history of
there's only
Assembly.
one.
Yeah, and look at what happened to it. So they're clearly trying to minimize any downside of how poor that game did, right? Instead of just focusing on making a good game. Like, that's just my impression from a consumer's point of view, If I see see a developer putting because it's like, the thing is, with like Anno, that's their main game, right? They're going to put all the resources the studio has to offer into that game. Thrones of Britannia, we know from experience, the game didn't get anywhere near the resources they needed. So to see them put it on Epic Games Store, you know, and announce it relatively close to launch, you know, it's not like the game was always planning on doing it, you know, and it being exclusive. Like, if they put it on Epic Games Store, I don't give a fuck. That's good. That's great for the consumer, right? But because it's exclusive and they have no plans for cross-platform, there's going to be no mod workshop, which is, again, a crucial part of any Total War game. You know, even for Warhammer, where you can't edit that much, but still so important. You know, it's going to be none of that.
But there's still going to be mods. You can get mods on ModDB.
Yeah,
and
but the...
You know, Bannerlord has loads of mods, and it's doing fine with mods, so...
Yeah, but the average person, I think, who would play Total War, like, who doesn't know about mods, won't use it because, you know, the Fortnite kiddies who are going to be downloading the game have no idea the medieval 2 struggles we had to go through to make mods work, you know?
Yeah, I suppose. I think that's a convenience thing. I don't think it's going to kill modding or anything for it. Maybe.
I mean, what's the point of wasting your time on making an overhaul mod for a game that, you know, a game that isn't going to reach as many people? Why not just focus on your Warhammer 2 mod or your Rome 2 mod or something where it can reach so many more people? Like,
unless the game ends up having loads of people somehow,
but
because it's a free game, so lots of people are probably gonna have.
A lot of people are gonna probably pick it up and then never play it again. I don't know. That's just what I think.
Probably so. Yeah.
Like, I think it's gonna kill the game for sure. Like, as a saga title as well, I don't know. Like, maybe if it was a full Total War game and they did that, then I'd maybe have a bit more faith, because I know they would have put in a lot more resources into it. And I think maybe it could survive, you know, not being on Steam and not being cross-platform and stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't think a game like Troy can survive it. So then, like, what's the point? Imo. God, look at us getting super political in this stream. Not political, but super edgy in this stream. Yeah, no, we should just auto-resolve this battle. There's no way we can do anything here. I don't think. You can maybe, like, sally out and try and deal with this and just give up the city center. But then again, like, he's just going to envelop my hoplites, so... You do a bloody shoey. Australian beer. Crikey, mate. It's my awful Australian accent. Charge out and attack smaller? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, sure, let's go. We're going to just go everyone anyway. Yeah, I mean, he is pretty fairly split. Like, I imagine that's probably what he's trying to do, though. Let's get our archers in, try and do some damage to these tower ships. Like, he's going to fall back and stuff. Let's give it a go. Why do you British love tea so much? It's embedded. We have a special gene. Scientists actually discovered this about... Oh, no, it wasn't that long ago, right? It was about 4 years ago they discovered it. But British people, all British people... even dogs, cats, you know, any animal that has been bred in the UK along with humans have this special gene, which just, you know, makes you love the taste of tea. You know, it's like embedded in it. It's embedded in our society and in our culture, and in our DNA. Let's just try and get some shots off from these guys. This actually is general as well, which would be amazing to kill. I should have studied out a long time ago as well, by the way. Please do not do our accent again. We are much stronger of an accent. Of course, I mean, like, somewhere, you know, somewhere in the outback, Australia's will be that strong, but, you know, it's like in the UK. We don't all talk like we're from Downton Abbey. Of course not. Chip, chip, terrio. And all. Let's just do some, like, fires and like fire a volley and then move. I don't know if I'm going to get like any kills. I should have auto-resolved this, I think. I think I would have done a lot more damage to his ships if I auto-resolved. There's his general unit here as well. Nice. Nice, we actually might kill one of his generals. That's amazing. I know I'm losing my archers, but I really want to kill this general, so I'm going to continue on firing on him. I want to keep on pushing on him. I have all these hoplites out here as well that come in. These hoplites I think are fast enough to actually catch these missiles as well. Continue to shoot his general. More archers up here as well. The big hoplite groups are going to get pounded, but hey, what are you going to do? Scare off some of his missiles so our archers continue to hammer his general in. Yeah, nice. We're going to get a kill on his general. Awesome. That is his general, right? I think it is. I think his other men are 180-man groups.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Take aim! Archers! Loose!
Let's get him a forest over here. We're pushing his archers back. General unit is very close to going down. Archer fire coming in. Nice. That's his general taken care of. Perfect. Reinforce here. Let's keep our line going. Continue to come around. Continue to just kill missiles and other men. Hopefully we kill that general as well. I don't know if he will survive or not. Let's go and just try and kill as many men as possible, right? Shoot these guys in the back. You guys are killing them. Perfect. Killed a couple men there. Obviously, we've got all these soldiers coming out back. As long as I fire all my volleys, I'm actually pretty happy with that. Is that another general unit he's going to bring up? Oh, no, he can't have another general unit. So maybe that wasn't it. No, it must have been a general unit, right? Must have been a general unit.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Oh. That has to have been a general unit that we killed. Hopefully we killed him though. So many missiles in this ship. It's a shame our other fleet isn't up here. Really.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Our general is under attack.
General, ready and waiting. We await your command.
Just let the archer fire come in, just rain in, try and take off some of these smaller pockets of resistance. This is really good for him. The fact that he's taken Ethos is actually pretty huge, honestly. That's going to cut my income down by like a decent amount. Luckily, we've already made our income this episode, so it's really not that bad.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Let's just fall back a little bit. Reinforcements on the way. We have no light hoplites over there, which is fine. Just continuing, just try and break a few of these ships. Like, if I can kill like 5 or 6 ships in this battle, that's worth it, I think, with the situation we were in. I'm very happy with that. You are getting hammered by missile fire. Let's just try and dodge a little bit. Yes, another unit broken. Let's try and break this bigger unit of 100 men. You're fighting through them there as well quite nicely. Some infantry behind us as well. We are getting hammered by missile fire, but it's fine. See if we can try and break this unit now. Again, like, hopefully we killed that general as well. I'd be really disappointed if we didn't actually kill him, you know? Block off his retreat there. We'll just try and kill. I don't know if I really want to kill archers, though. I don't know if I want to just kill these missiles or just try and kill these infantry groups, you know? Shoot them now. I don't know what I want to do because I'm not really doing any damage to these. Obviously, I will it over time, but
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
hopefully we can just kill these guys. I'm getting shot in the back. Obviously, that's his plan. There's all this archer fire coming in. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was a pretty good battle for us. Like for what we had, I think the auto resolve would have been worse. I think the auto result would have been way worse. And if we can break these guys as well, that's a 160-man ship he loses. Yeah, nice. Make sure you do kill them as well. Obviously, rear charge them. Nice. Now we can now we can move and fire. Out of range. Nice. And we need to make sure we kill these ships as well. Like I want to make sure they are taken care of. Obviously, we also need to make sure that all our units do shoot. So let's just kind of like fire and move. Fire and fade, as the Eldar would.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Hopefully we can just fire into like this huge clump. Doesn't it have an ability? No, it doesn't. Cool. Let's just yeah, let's make our stand. Cool. I'm happy with that. Do I like Bannerlords? Of course I do. Great game. Of course I love Bannerlords.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
The thing is, the more men we decimate, the better it is for when our fleets finally engage him, right? Because he is like a 3-4 turn move to actually replenish these naval units. If we can break another unit of archers here, that's huge.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Another volley going in. Probably not going to find him. Love to kill him, though. I'd love to, like, break that unit. Yeah, cool, broken it. Probably not going to rout. Just move around. Shoot out here with our last 2 archers. No, get one volley off. Get a volley off. You cowards! Cowards! Hold your ground, cowards. GG.
GG.
I'm not sure if I got another general or not. Saw him go down, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even know where my other one was. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I always drag off the other general to the next to the other one, so I always know. Because they don't obviously get the same banner, which for some reason.
Yeah, just with naval units, they all look the same when they get off their ship. So I wasn't sure which one it was.
Yeah, that's why I always drag him to the far left. Oh, also, for those of you guys who are interested, I should be having a pretty fun Call to War sponsored game coming. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about what's actually going to be in it, but I should have another sponsorship on its way. Fairly soon. Like, this fleet looks pretty much untouched. But the other ones, yeah, hopefully we did some damage to this ship, maybe killed a general or 2. Naval units look the same. It's 2020. Can't say that. Shouldn't say that. Won't say that. Yeah, so tomorrow is Troy gameplay. I should have up on the channel. Yeah, tomorrow is Troy, and then Friday will probably be more Bannerlords. Yo, Sim, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome back. God, who remembers fucking Pug? Ah, he survived, the coward.
I can't believe he survived. Yeah.
I'm interested to see what you're gonna do now. Oh, he took it.
Boom.
You've unleashed the vassal horde now, waiting in the wings.
Oh yeah, potentially.
Then again, you could just you either take this to try and build an army to cause some issues, you know, and think I don't have anything here, or you just take it for the small bit of income and then for like a turn or two until I take it back. So them navies are still pretty good, and they're probably going to replenish here. So we have enough to destroy them navies. If I had 2 full navies here, sure, that'd be good. But I don't. This will be up to 9, and there's no way this navy here will be able to get up there in time. No way. No way, Jose. Yeah, I mean, I can't talk about what my gameplay is about yet, but definitely worth checking it out. I feel like I'm going to make a separate video, I think, talking about whether or not Troy is fantasy or realistic, like Rome 2 style or Warhammer style. I'll do a video talking about that, I think, separately. Oh, also, I can't see his army here as well. I probably went into ambush, right? Well, that's kind of a bit scary. Yeah, that's kind of a bit dangerous right there. Yeah. Lord and Savior. Shout out to Pugs. Absolute gangster. Absolute gangster. I'll take political favours. So we lost actually a fair amount of money from that. But I'm happy with what we did. And, oh, he's actually raised an army there as well. Wow, okay, cool. Let's do it, my lord. Let's do it. Askere! Definitely get some Syrian elephants in this army. Like, his army will be trash, though, right? Just keep that in mind. His army will be trash, so, like, a set of good quality men will be enough to dislodge him from that position. We're also now losing food, but it's fine. We can just unpack some places. And we can get up to 15, so we'll be here. We'll then be there. I doubt he'll raise an army to take Pergamon. Pergamon has 20 stack, and it can't be hit by sea. We obviously need to solely focus on our navy as well, though. As best as we can. And obviously at Rhodes as well. Like, Rhodes has to constantly be building ships. Okay, this fleet is basically up to full strength now, and needs 3 more, so we could just move in and take this and release his ambush, which I think I might do. I might move my navy here, take back this back. If his ambush is there, we'll see it, and we'll know it's there. These boys can move pretty far, which is fine. We know he has a spy there. Not only do we have an agent up here, it'd be nice if I did have an agent. I guess we could move her. Oh yeah, also you guys wanted to see how much stuff Egypt made as well, how much food Egypt made. Where even is Egypt? Yeah. Egypt makes me 7 food, so not even that much. Not even that much food. Not even that much. Cool. That's that. So his army is trying to escape. Do we push in for it now? And hit it. Do we take this battle? Stop it from escaping? I also can't believe this faction went to war with me as well. We literally just killed them. And oh, we're not at war. Why does it say we're at war?
I have
We have
little
trade.
gain in wasting the day on you. What you say had better please my ears.
They're giving military access. No. What if I gave you 500 gold? No. Why does it say we're at war with them then? Like the red line says we're at war with them. We are at war with them. It's like glitched out maybe? Possibly.
At your command.
And we continue chasing to the ends of dim earth.
Ready for battle. On the move.
And I think we bring this army down. We attack. And maybe we attack the city to save the general. I'll see if he has any men being built up here. No. Anything in Mediterranean as well. It's important to know if he is building a force up here. No, nothing there. Okay, cool. We need to sort out this food problem for sure. And what does this navy do? Does this navy head north? Don't know. Or does it go there? Like, we can get up to Rhodes next turn. Obviously, even if he comes down and attacks us, that wouldn't be great. And he should have vision of this sea region now. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Why did it do that? Bruh. Oh my god. That was complete. That wasn't even like a fucked up misclick. Oh god, I'm not going to ask to reload, bro. That's just long. Yeah, so he's not going to take Pergamon. If he heads north, and that kind of sucks. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I guess we can just do this way. See if this fleet can take it. Could just buy some mercenaries in there and try and overrun them. I can't get mercenaries. So what is it?
Forming a blockade.
Like, we know he has an army there, right? 100%.
Set up a blockade.
Is his army going to get ambushed? Sure, if it gets ambushed, then fine.
Siege to the settlement.
Do you want to fight? Auto result.
Nah, we can auto resolve that.
Upgrade them, yeah, I will. I can always retreat them though as well, and he has to go even deeper to get them. I don't know if he can even see them, so it's fine. So yeah, I actually have to occupy this because it's adjacent, I think. So
Yeah, I guess. Well, so what are we doing? You have to occupy if it's in a province adjacent to the person's capital.
yeah, that's what we agreed on, right?
Yeah, but we were debating at the end like whether or not it should just be if the town is adjacent. So like that town isn't adjacent. It's an adjacent province, but it's not, the town isn't. But for instance, Cyrene wouldn't be liberated because that's actually bordering. You know, it's like I just feel like it's hard for you then because my whole Africa stretch is really long. That province.
Oh, okay. Can we reload then? Because I would have liberated that if...
Yeah, sure.
Just reload the autosave, and I'll make sure I do everything.
How
same.
far back does this autosave go? Just to my end turn, wasn't it?
Yeah, beginning of my turn. I'm going to make a save just in case something fucks up. Just to be safe.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's cool.
Yeah, so just any town bordering rather than every town bordering that town. Or every province, sorry. Oh, my game crashed when I exited.
Cool. Yeah, because I would 100% liberate that city, I think. Ignore this warning. Yeah, cool. Let's go. Let's get back in. I don't know. I'll probably do a naval misclick again. I think, honestly. Because I did it last time. Like, I'll move a navy up there. Oh, there was a misclick. I don't know. Kind of feels like cheesy because I wasn't going to reload it. So, no, I think I will reload it. Like, I'll just stick it up there, sure. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world if it does go up there as well. Oh, actually, don't load into this one. Because I loaded the save, not the auto-save. Cool. We know he hasn't...
just loading up, yeah.
Yeah, cool. It's up now. We know he has a navy. I mean, sorry, we know he has an army up there. Yeah, I think it's fair to me. I don't know. It was a misclick though. Like, I clearly don't want my navy there, but I don't know. Okay, just remember everything. I need to move my army from my capital, which was going to go down into Egypt, but it's now going to obviously deal with this. But I don't know. I'll probably put it up north anyway. Because if he wants to go for it, I'm kind of okay with that. He has to go pretty deep, and then his navy is really segregated. His ships are really scary. Like, his big ships are not to be messed with. Upgrade the ships. Yeah, we will do. We will do. Well, there's just a lot more going on. That's the reason why I can't pay as much attention to chat as I used to, because, like, there's a lot going on, right? If I don't pay attention to the game, and I miss something that Darren does, that could lose us and set us back and lose us the game. So, yeah, I mean, it's just, there's a lot more going on, so... A lot more going on that we have to deal with. Yeah, his ships are really good. Which we always knew. We always knew going into this that that's going to be the case. So it's absolutely fine. He's got a crappy general there, which is fine. His navy's building up. Cool. Jackie, give us your best Irish accent. No way. No way, Jose. Cool. Let's do exactly the same thing we did last time. God, let's just remember. Do we have a spy around? I swear we had a spy here as well. Or did she die? Oh, she might have died. Food is army starving, which is okay, I guess. I guess we could bring an army back. I don't really want to though, just deal with. I guess a long travel like time back, right? It's like 5 turns. I guess we could bring it like up to Pella though, like up to here. And it's like they're obviously starving there, so bring this army out of that region, should be fine. This army's kind of trash anyway, kind of just a garrison army. What did we do? We brought this army across, right? Yep, brought this army as far over as possible. And we built a bunch of these guys. Probably just do that and a bunch of cavalry or something. So that goes up to 13 ships. Let's bring this nearly up to here. We'll do that. God, I think this is basically everything. We haven't done the stuff in the north. But besides that, we've done everything the same.
Besieging the settlement.
Liberated. Why does it say they made peace automatically? Nice, they should get another army as well. Nice. I might just disband this army as well, because it's kind of doing nothing.
That's pretty interesting. The rebels are now actually part of that faction that were there.
Yeah, because
That's cool. I didn't know that happened.
that's like the
pretty cool.
faction that's tied to that region. So the rebels are always that faction. So when you come in and liberate it, they get a few more men.
That's really cool. I didn't know that. That's nice.
So this is a really good army that we have here. Might pick up some Greek javelin cav. Oh, we kind of need missiles here. Can we get any good missiles? No. So our best bet probably is the Greek slingers. It's kind of a crappy missile arm force, but the rest of this army is solid. Cool. We know he has an army garrison somewhere. Obviously, he's not going to take Alexandria in a hurry. Can't make it back, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to... Oh, you move the spy off as well. To here. I think he does have another army there, but not too sure. But we could hit back there maybe next turn. Do we want to push up and cover this? I mean, that's our vassal now as well. Okay, cool. And they can actually... Oh, maybe I was going to recruit some more men in this army, actually. Yeah, it was, wasn't I, right? Because it has an okay population. We're going to recruit some proper swords. Yeah. Good. So this army also can actually support this in like 2 turns as well, so that's pretty good. We have an agent in the north moving up as well. I'd just like to see what happens. Is that happening at Fapas? Spy moved up, stole some food. Whoa, why all of a sudden are we losing 27 food? What happened there? Oh, there's this as well. Like, if we attack him, he's just going to retreat back and it's going to help him. Annoyingly. Move that person up there. Guess we're just pushing here. We are also at war with them as well, so... can't assassinate them. Guess we'll just keep on moving north. I don't want to help him by making him retreat, right? Oh, I could lock him in. Oh, I could lock him in. Let's do that. This army reinforces. We obviously have to deal with that, but it should be okay. We have to kill these guys, I think. So the question is, we have to kill these guys, but do we call in our vassals? Like, this is going to make us untrustworthy. This is the only way to save our really good naval general. The only way. So we have to kill these guys. We have to... We're already unreliable, so... I mean, who cares, right? We move in. We kill these guys. Do we... And then we trap Darren's army in my zone of control? Is that the play, Julius? Question mark. Also, whilst we're here as well, so I won't do that quite yet. But let me know. Is that the play? You have your naval base for the naval if you take the port, yeah, and you can disband it. Yeah, I mean that's the plan, right? Let's just set this army as our target. Do it, and you can disband it. Yeah, cool. Let's do it. It's just, if I think... yeah, true. Let's just do it. Okay. So we're already unreliable. It's fine. I'm a Carthaginians help out. That's cool.
Desync detected. Attempt resync.
Oh, it's just going to crash us. So let's do that all over again for the 3rd time. I think this is a good idea, though. Watch your satrapies rebel. I mean, that's something we do have to keep into consideration. Is what our satrapies are going to do. But yeah, doing that, we'll get to fight his army. He can decline to attack him, and we still trap him, which is good. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's a good. I think this is a good play. I think this is a good play. Because then we can hide our navy there. If he doesn't help them out, he might help them out. Which when we get a big old 2 versus 2 battle, which is great. And we get to kill this army. He probably decline, and then he gets trapped in because he doesn't get to retreat. He's under control, and we probably can just attack him out of the city. And force him to go a different way. Yeah. And then our navy can go here and disband. We can replace the general on another one of our fleets. Basically, what I think I'll probably do is I'll replace the general. And then keep that fleet in the north and just let it replenish up here, probably. They obviously do have 2 armies as well, but I could probably, yeah, kill their armies fairly easily. Because they'll start attritioning, and if they try and take this castle or this city, they'd suffer by doing that. Yeah, I mean, we're already unreliable for whatever reason, so I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it is fine. Alright, see you later, SCP, man. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Like, I'll disband it, or I'll probably keep the fleet up here so it can just replenish. And have a small fleet up here to help with any northern invasions. What different mechanics are there in DEI? Oh, so many, CBT. So many. Population, supply, recruitment systems, battles, like everything. It's a complete overhaul. It's a completely new game. I do actually have a guide to playing as Rome, which is about an hour long. And I think it goes through DEI quite well. I highly recommend it. The video actually is done pretty well. If you take a look at it, let me find the video. YouTube DEI Total War Rome 2 guide. Pretty sure it comes up towards the top. Yeah, some 60,000 views. Like, I'm pretty happy with that. It's kind of one of the videos that do slowly rack up views over time. For some reason I can't post in the chat because But all you have to do is type in DEI guide and it should come up towards the top. I think it's a good guide. It's about an hour and 15 minutes long, but I go through a lot of how, like, I basically talk about what you should do as Rome to get yourself started. And I basically talk about a lot of the mechanics in the game. So yeah, it's definitely worth checking out if you're looking to play DI, which I do obviously highly recommend. Can I piece out a faction you're at war with? Oh, apparently I'm not at war with them. I don't really know. It says I'm at war with them, but I'm not on diplomacy, so I don't know. And yeah, Justin, we'll take a look at our satrapies after we've done this battle. Odds on we crash right now as it resyncs. Yeah, my game just crashed.
50-50, I guess.
My game just crashed, so...
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah, so dumb. Don't worry, I'm a speed runner now. I'll get back to our point in no time. Thank you, Justin, for posting my video. That's the guide right there. Anyone looking to improve their DEI skills, I recommend checking out that video. Oh yeah, but diplomacy says I'm not. I can't make peace with them. I can trade with them. I can non-aggression with them, but I clicked on the wrong faction. Really? Okay. Alright. Well, yeah, I'll kill them then. I'll probably just take that land then. And convert it into more food. And let's do speed running. Oh, I've got an autosave from maybe just before the desync, because I've liberated that place in this autosave. I guess I'll load that and see what happens.
Are you sure that's not the one you did? Are you sure that's not the one you did the first time?
No,
Oh, well, you said
because-
liberated.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah, okay. I
place
see.
isn't mine, so.
My game is... Oh, no, it's moving now. I was stuck on some loading screen. I guess I loaded back in, so give me...
That was a nice play by Darren. Taking F-Force, yeah, it was definitely a good idea. I didn't think he would be as ballsy, because anything could have been there, right? But I guess if nothing is there, then it's kind of a waste of resources. But it's good. Like, it's obviously frustrating he's taken it. His economy is probably boosted up, but he's having to spend probably a lot of money to withstand it. His navy now is kind of vulnerable. So... yeah, we'll see. We'll see what his plans are for that, because he can't go to Pergamon, so his only goal is to go to Side or the Northern Province. And the deeper he goes, the more the more he gets whittled down, and the more issues he gets created. And as soon as he moves that fleet, my fleet moves in and conquers back Ethos, right? So he can't leave his fleet. He can't leave his fleet. Like, that fleet can't leave Ethos, otherwise I just take it. And then his army has no base of operations there. So it kind of leaves 2 of his ships up there. He obviously has another fleet. And again, we still don't know exactly what Imperium level he is, so he could quite easily be Imperium level 6, and I think that gives you 6 fleets. We're obviously Imperium level 7. So chances are he's probably early stages of Imperium level 6. So he probably has access to more fleets than we've seen. We've seen 4 of his fleets. One of them are General, 2 of them we can see, and one's retreated back to rebuild. So yeah, he kind of has to leave ships there, which is all good with me. So look how brutal this picture is, man. Holy crap. It's insane. Yeah, it says exclamation mark mod in the chat. Just exclamation mark mod in the chat. And thank you for posting that as well, dude. Helping out in chat. I appreciate it. So who's excited? Who's excited for 9th edition for 40k? Who's looking forward to it? If anyone plays 40k out there, what do you guys think? Sounds like we're already in a battle? What did I miss? Darren's actually taken quite a lot, Edwards. He's taken Ethos, and we've liberated the place back in Egypt to push him back a little bit, give us a little bit of a buffer state. Yeah, he took Ethos. That's where the auto result. Oh, he also took the other city. Are you in the screen to fight the battle?
I am, actually, yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. Nice. Cool. So he's probably going to decline the attack, but it's fine.
Where are we? Here. Oh, yeah.
In the north.
Siege to the settlement.
Maybe can't. Oh, did not mean to. Well done, push to talk. And they have 2 ships, so we could sally out here and hit their navy. Let's just see what the worst case situation here. Yeah, I can auto resolve that. We actually lost some ships there as well. I mean, we're gonna probably just spam this anyway, right?
Get the blockade set up. Set up a blockade.
But do I want these units in? Do I want to blockade this? Probably not, right? I probably just want to fight them, because it'll be an easy battle. Like, it's not gonna be a hard battle. So I probably don't want the navy there taking up room. Do I want these guys to replenish? Replenish 11 men per turn. probably not worth it. But it's really bright as well, sorry. I need to adjust something in my beam, maybe? And then we just go ahead and see what they have.
We cannot pass here.
How big is the garrison? Not up to full strength. I'm going to be going for that as well, maybe. With our superior infantry. That's just not to resolve, good.
Let them
Cool, so we go for that, take that out, which is good. We can auto-resolve that battle as well. We can see the plague is still ravaging both of us. That's all done already. They're good there. We have a grand left. We're missing out on a lot of food, so let's turn off some food provinces before we do anything. It's not making us a lot, which we could. Are we on high taxes, right? Yeah, we are as well. Yeah, losing Air Force does actually hurt our economy, but in 2 turns, literally in 2 turns, we get 12% army upkeep. Which is just insane, right? Okay, army out of supplies. It shouldn't be, though. If we just move into the city, should be fine. Yeah, it's also really bright. I'll adjust that. Cool. So let's actually just abandon our fleet from this. I don't want to have our fleet there taking up numbers. So we're just going to retreat out of there just so we can get more of our men in. I mean, our 2 armies. We have 7,000 men, right?
We will return. Fleet reporting. For glory and honor.
Yeah.
Laying siege to the
Do
settlement.
you want to fight?
I'm gonna decline the attack, so I'm not taking part.
So what happened? Like, do I...
But you can fight the AI with auto resolve if you want. I can't take part now because I've decided to retreat.
Yeah, it's just a bit weird. So,
It means you have to auto resolve basically.
okay, cool.
Oh well, you don't have to. I mean, you can fight it out if you really. No, I mean, I guess that would you'd just be fighting AI.
And yeah, I mean, balance of power is below 70. But that's with your army. That's weird. Cool. So the thing shouldn't be too bad because he should they shouldn't have most of their men, so it should be a lot easier. So yeah, we lost barely anyone there. Perfect. So we'll occupy it.
Oh no.
Into the lion's mouth.
Why would they go that way? That makes no sense whatsoever.
At least the fleet is safe though. Huzzah!
Ready for orders, Commander.
If he gets attacked, he gets saved. He could go north as well. Come south.
Hunger for battle.
Let me just auto-resolve this one. And we'll just take this settlement this time, I guess. Because these guys are never going to be our ally. Could loot it for money. I'm actually going to loot it for money, I think. Make some moolah up here. Because that does also give us this region, which obviously is going to be super unhappy, but...
At your command. At ease, men.
Might as well just be in the city, why not? Try and get that replenishment if we're going to replenish. So this is obviously going to be completely turned into a food province. Yeah, we should have a decent library here as well. We got some good money as well. That's actually pretty big. We only have a minute left though, so let's quickly do our fleets. Now that we have the extra money. Make sure all of our ships are recruiting. You're recruiting there. Our fleet is up here. Don't really want to recruit anything there. Army's there, cool. To make us a little bit more money, I might just get rid of that. That's an extra 400 gold. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it does add up. Maybe get rid of these as well. It's like 1,000 gold right there. I don't think we, like, unless we see him bring over more men, that's a lot of money. We do need to sort out our food issues. Let's just get one of these women. Oh, look how cool he looks as well. Awesome. She's max ranked. We have a woman who isn't max ranked, you on. So you go and organize games. No, not games, sorry. Cool. Plus food now. Just look at agents quickly in our last 45 seconds. God, it's so dense! Oh, we have an agent here. Oh, yeah, she was going to cross, wasn't she? Yeah, so we had more agents in here. But I might bring her back to steal some food. No, we'll bring her across. Because it'd be good to have, like, another agent here. Lots of naval recruitment, lots of armies moving. Anything I missed? No, so all the agents have moved. Perfect, cool. Oh yeah, I wanted to quickly check as well how much these guys like me. God, it is really bright. Yeah, all love me, so it's fine. Oh, got some level ups to do. Not gonna be able to do them in time. Just do it next turn. It's fine. God, all of a sudden there's so much to do. We were doing our turns in like 5 turns last time. Now all of a sudden it's pretty brutal. Bring us fish. We need food. We need food. We only 2 food now. Money is still okay though. At 9,000 gold a turn, we can still build ships every turn. That's the most important thing. Yeah, but brightness low. Yeah, it's bright. Sorry, make it less bright. Yeah, I know. Hey, thank you so much, John, for the £5, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, dude. Hope you're doing well. Obviously, as always. Yeah, well, maybe if we turn the brightness down in-game. That's probably what we need to do, is turn the brightness down in-game. Let's do that when it's obviously our turn. So we'll see what Darren does, see what he plans on doing with his army, what he does with his fleet. It's all pretty important stuff. Hey, Black Wolf, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. And as I said, this probably won't be like we'll probably play until 7 today, so like 2 more hours, because I do need to edit my Troy footage for tomorrow. Like, I've basically done it, I just need to render it and add in some more cinematic shots. God, the music, I feel like I'm in a Jewish ghetto or something. Yeah, this is like kind of like 20s Jewish financial area. It's not ghetto, like kind of music. It's awesome. How many do I record with Apollo? Like never. Can't remember last time me and Apollo recorded. A long time ago. Unfortunately. We just don't really have many games we played together. Which sucks. Apollo doesn't really play Total War much anymore. Is it gamma and brightness down a little bit? How's that, guys? Does that look better? That looks much better, right? Maybe a bit too dark? Or does that look perfect? Yeah, I think that looks better, right? So, interested to see what Darren does with his armies. Here in particular. That plague is non-stop as well. Jesus Christ. Are you all with Darren, Jackie? I missed the last few. Yeah, we've been at war for the past 3 streams, I think, Kian. And it's been pretty fun. Pretty fun. I won a huge battle to kick us off. I killed 3 of his armies with 2 of mine. And kind of broke him in Greece. So let's see what he does with his forces as well. Whenever I go on this stream, I have to remember to turn it off. Yeah, so I kind of broke him in Greece. But he's done an amazing job in Egypt. And he's won crucial naval battles as well. So he's going to continue to head north. It's fine with me. Must be out of supply soon as well. Like, my armies are going to continue to head north after they replenish and continue to go into this territory. I might also try and make peace as well with some of his vassals. Because I don't really want to be fighting like the Helvetii Confederation and shit when I move them through Po Valley. So I'll just have to see. Hey, Josh, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. As always, hope you're doing well, dude. Always great to see a member. Look at that banner as well. Is that new, your banner? No, I think your banner's always been like the 6-month one, right? But either way, nice and fancy. Yeah, so I'll be talking about Troy tomorrow. Like I'll mention it now as well. Because I have gameplay footage tomorrow for Troy. And tomorrow's gonna be, it's like I don't know if I can say what, yeah, I probably can't say what it's about, but I have footage tomorrow. I'm allowed to say that. So you guys can kind of see what yourself, what the battles are like and stuff. But on like the trailer and the Epic Game Store, personally not the biggest fan of any game going exclusive. Really, I can understand maybe like PlayStation exclusives and stuff like that because Sony pay the studios like from the get-go to produce it to be on their platform. Whereas with Epic Game Store, it kind of feels like, because it's happened so late into development, like the game's been being developed for 2 years or whatever, it kind of feels like, as a consumer, at least for me, it feels like they don't have a lot of faith in the game to make its money back, so they're minimizing losses by selling it to Epic Game Store, you know? In my opinion. Like, I'm not a huge fan of... Well, he's retreating though. He's going to go south. That's good with me. Means my armies can fall back. It's fine with me. Yeah. I'm not a fan of, like, the consumer not getting more options. Especially when it's, like, Total War. And I understand, like, eventually, like, people had the same issue with when it went on Steam. You know? But it went onto Steam, but it didn't go away from being made on CDs. And I feel like that was much more of a cultural shift. You know, it was much more of a people play games less on CDs now, so we're gonna put it to a digital market rather than we're gonna take it from one digital market to put it onto another digital market and sell it there. You know? I feel like multiplayer is probably going to be dead like after the first couple of days, honestly. And modding's going to bang. No one's going to really commit to a big mod for it either. So I don't know. I think the game just is not going to have the longevity. But again, who the fuck knows? I've only played a minuscule part of the game, and I've not played campaign. So who knows? Like, I want the game to be good. I'm gonna play it because it's my job. If you really don't like it going on Epic Game Store, then you shouldn't play it. That's the best way to do it. You know, you shouldn't get it for free. You just shouldn't play it. I'm going to because it's my job to, and it's my job to inform you. So I'm going to do that. And again, the game is free. The game is free within the first 24 hours, which is a good thing. Ooh, let's do it. Oh, baby, I'd love to fight this. A wall settlement, getting 2 men off with depleted fleets, and if his navy's there and I capture it, oh, yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the game won't get much DLC, Troy. They did have DLC planned for Britannia as well, but they never did it because the game flopped so hard. Like they're clearly doing this to minimize their risk. Like business-wise, obviously completely understand that's what you do in business, but just because it makes financial sense doesn't mean like it's the moral. Not moral. I think moral's the wrong word, but it doesn't make it any less kind of unconsumer friendly, you know? At the end of the day, creative somebody can do whatever the fuck they want, you know? Makes no difference to, you know, they have every choice. And let's all be honest, Epic Games Store is an inferior platform. They don't have a working storefront, there's no mod library or anything along them lines. You know, the platform itself isn't as good as Steam. And it doesn't mean that there shouldn't be any games on there. Obviously, having a game on there is absolutely fine. It's just, taking that exclusivity away is, yeah, it's not something I like. Also, I wasn't a fan of the trader either. Trader felt a bit, you know, a bit gross. Oh, baby, if he tries, don't try it, Anakin. I have a good garrison, and I have cavalry as well, and towers and missiles. Like, I'll decimate, I think, an entire fleet if he attacks. Because you can only land 2 ships at a time, and if I have missiles shooting down from the city center, whoo! And now he's basically given up Ethos? Cool. We know his army's over here, not in ambush, running away, which is fine with me. Well, they're raiding someone else besides me as well, perfect. Might just let his army run. Might just let his army run. So again, this was just all like a maneuver to force Darren to bring his armies back because he can't afford me pushing back in here. So by going here, basically all I've planned on doing is kind of just bide myself more time in Africa to rebuild. That's basically been my plan. Man, I wish the AI would actually attack. Yeah, I don't know. I really feel like Troy isn't going to have a player base. I really hope I'm wrong, but I don't know. I just get the feeling that Troy isn't going to have a player base for them to want to do DLC for it.
You want to fight this out?
Of course.
Let's go.
That's going to be a good battle.
We don't know if this town has walls or not.
It does,
so if it does,
if that makes a difference.
Oh, it does? Oh,
Yeah.
then I'll probably just be retreating.
Okay, yeah. Because I think they did it so that when you play as Rhodes and you play as Crete... Oh, it doesn't? Okay, cool. I could have sworn it did.
Yeah.
Because Crete definitely
that's what
does.
we were saying as well. Yeah, Crete does. That's what we were saying as well, but Fagmus in our chat was saying it doesn't, but everyone else was saying it looks like it does. So.
Well, we all have to say sorry to Bagmos then. Yeah, it surprised me. I thought Rhodes had walls. Maybe it only has walls when you play. Maybe it only has walls when you play as Rhodes.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Hey,
Like its image, when we hovered over it, has that kind of castle-looking settlement icon to it, so I thought it did.
Yeah, me too.
I thought that was only available for towns with walls.
Yeah, no, I know. Maybe I'm wrong now, but I'm like 90% sure Rhodes definitely does. But maybe not.
You mean Crete?
Ah, yeah, Crete. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean everyone's saying Crete does, so
But who knows?
I assume so as well. Oh shit, the statue's here. That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Wow. So surprised. I mean, I remember this. Do you remember it would have been in like 2014, the Wonders update that they added for free, where they added these on the...
Yeah. Sorry, I was just taking a look at his package.
Literally same thing.
Taking all my wonders away from me, Darren. I'm not happy.
You did this yourself.
We have a few more archers this time. He obviously has more of his naval units to come on. We have a unit of cavalry as well, which is going to be kind of good. Annoying that I can't Vanguard deploy them, but having a unit of cavalry is going to be nice. Like, obviously, he's going to win this battle, but if we do some damage, again, if we whittle his fleet down, our fleets are basically good to go to fight a big battle next turn. So I'm happy with it. Let's go. If we can fight a big naval battle and just, again, just throw ships at him, you know? If we can smash both his navies there, it's going to take him a while to rebuild them. A while to rebuild them. Did you take Greece? Yeah, Greece is mine. Oh, also, guys, as well, I don't know if I should have put it in the description. I normally always do. But if you don't know, Malay Archer provides me with basically a decent portion of all my thumbnail pictures because he's an awesome cinematic photographer. He works with, like, kings and generals and stuff, I'm pretty sure. So 100% check out his channel. Just click on his name or if someone wants to link it in chat. Check out his channel. I think you recently posted a video as well. So definitely check it out. You have a good garrison. I think this time you can defend. He's just going to shoot me though, right? Because he has an entire another fleet coming in. And he already has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units of missiles just in this fleet. So, I don't know. Maybe we use this ship to like, ram, but like we don't one-shot ships with ramming either, so. We'll have to see. He's damaged, true, but not like dramatically, you know. 100 men, 100 men, 100 men, 100 men, 100 men, 88, 99, 100, you know.
Ready when you are.
Cool, let's go. He'll probably liberate this one, which is, again, fine with me. Let's get our cavalry out here. Can our cavalry hide in these woods here? Can we, like, hide our cavalry here? Maybe. So what do we do, guys? We play defensive. He's going to deploy everything together, right? So do we play defensive here? He's probably just going to shoot us, though, right? I'm hoping the heroes are like Trailer, where they only attack single enemies at one time. None of this AoE crap of killing the whole army. Well, you can watch my video tomorrow and you'll find out. If you watch my video tomorrow, you will find out. Yeah, again, we just want to try and kill. If we can kill like another 5 ships, that brings this navy down to like 30 units. If we just kill like 5 units, it brings this navy down to like 30, and a lot of his ships are still wounded. We can go in for that battle next turn. If we buy some mercenaries, maybe. We'll still be a little bit depleted, but I think I'm fine with taking my mods. Play safe and stay in with choke points. Okay, if you guys think, I think we'll get shot to pieces. Like, look how many missiles are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Over half his army is missiles, not including the artillery ships. I don't think we do. I think we get ready to withstand the... I think we go out. I think we just get shot to pieces if we stay in. We're at least causing some issues. Like, we at least shoot him whilst he can't shoot us. I think these missiles definitely go out. Maybe the heavier infantry and everything else stays a little bit further back. So for like a retreat and like the light infantry goes out, I think that's something what we do, honestly. Because I think we can do a lot of damage to his infantry, and and just shoot him, you know? And then we can just fall back. I think that's what we do. Because like 21 units of missiles is gonna rape us. But our missiles could do a lot of damage to this infantry, and then my general, yeah, right here. It's my general. Yeah, general. Yeah, I know. He's just staying here in case I want to do anything with him. He's only 60 men and he doesn't have any abilities, so. I leave like these guys ready to commit if I need to. I think this way, if I can kill all his infantry ships, then we can just slaughter him at sea. Or just overrun him. And what's his infantry going to do? Chase me? Okay, cool. Yeah, be my guess. He's probably going to just bulk up in this corner, but if we come around, like we have a positioning now. If we just come in here, we can shoot him to our heart's content, and his missiles won't be in range, right? These archers as well. Cool. Like, there's a lot of missile firepower, and a lot of his missiles aren't off yet. And again, like he's taking land from us, but we're also in a pretty good situation ourselves. I don't want to waste his cavalry, obviously. Just going to hide it in the woodland. Oh my god, there's like dolphins by the
yeah, there's dolphins and they're whales, I think, are they?
Or whales. I mean, they're not very big, but yeah, probably whales. Yeah, again, we'll just drive him into a corner. force him, like, and we'll just obviously stay at range.
Citizen cavalry!
In my back as well, should be doing some good damage.
Citizen cavalry!
Probably wasting the cavalry here. Just want to hit him, get him there, do some damage, and then pull back. Lost a horse or two. It's fine though. Oh, he's got slingers though, right? Yeah, he's got slingers.
Our
Okay.
general is under attack.
Taking some artillery rounds.
Citizen cavalry!
Your orders. Archers!
Right completes!
Archers! Now! Missiles!
Citizen cavalry! Orders understood.
Ready! Orders.
Yes, Commander.
Archers! Double time! Archers!
Need to spread them out, obviously, but for now it's fine. Just get your volleys off, boys.
Commander, your orders. Double time! Orders.
At your service.
Light completes! At the double! Fire on the enemy! Your orders.
Right completes!
It's a lot of archer fire, right?
Advance at speed!
Basically force him to have to fight this.
Understood.
Right completes!
Archers! Understood.
Right completes!
Orders. We will charge. Ready. Archers!
He needs some serious damage to these missiles. Really whittle him down.
Understood.
At your service. Archers! Take aim! Ready for archers! By your command! Missile infantry ready! Take aim! Orders!
Right completes!
Fire on the enemy!
The men are wavering.
Orders!
Wow, this unit's already breaking? What the fuck?
Missile infantry! Now!
Right completes!
Yes, Commander! Archers!
Getting a lot of units. Oh fuck, my unit cavalry's just getting fucked. Fuck, it's my bad.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
How are we not killing that unit of marines either? Wow. Try and kill this one, then just spread out, obviously.
Our men flee.
I should have brought everything out. I don't know why I didn't.
This is a shameful display.
Melee infantry ready! Archers!
Killed a lot of his missiles, though. Killed a lot of his missiles. It's going to reduce his ships pretty heavily.
Your command!
Can't believe I lost my cavalry so bad.
Missile infantry!
Hope we didn't kill this unit as well. Nice, I'm taking this battle. We're going to lose Rhodes and he's going to liberate it, but fuck it. We kill his navy to liberate Rhodes? Hell yeah.
Ready and waiting. Archers! Missile infantry ready. Commander! At speed! At the double! Archers! Ready! Yes, ready and waiting. Now! Advance at speed!
Kill this unit. If there's any point bringing more men over, I'm not sure, honestly.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
God, his slingers, man. Oh my god, yeah, I'm glad I didn't stay inside the city.
Archers! Completates!
We can kill these units, though.
At the double! Archers! Missile infantry! Fire! Advance at speed, Commander!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
He's out of ammo, you guys. Them slingers are wild how far they can shoot. Yeah, maybe we just fall back now. We wasted some time, 28 minutes. It's taken them a while to land, and
This is a shameful.
maybe by doing this is enough. I'm really happy with how well this went, though, for sure. We killed a lot of his ships. This is gonna make our. I think we're gonna go in for the naval battle afterwards as well. I think it's the smartest thing to do, right? Is to go and we killed a handful of his archers. Like, yeah, he takes the city, but we take a lot more. And like, he still hasn't like his fleet. We've killed a lot of units. I think this is the best it could have gone, and I think by sallying out, it just causes him issues. So obviously coming back here is going to be painful, but
At the double! Ready! Orders understood! Archers!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
let you guys engage. Whoever runs out of ammo,
Ready!
next goes in as well.
For glory!
We'll just try and kill this unit now. Break them with superior missile fire.
Orders understood!
And yeah, just defend with the 4 units that we have. Cool, let's do it.
Ready! Engage!
Probably can just break this unit with like men. We don't have to waste any more arrows on it. Yeah, don't have to waste arrows on it.
Ready! Archers! Start now! Ready and
Cool.
waiting!
Make sure we kill it as well.
Ready and waiting!
Make sure we kill them as they run. So we have 2 volleys left with our bow, and our general will be a huge help. Nice. Make sure we kill that unit though. That was really good. I think that was really good. Skyrim. It shouldn't be Skyrim music. I'll get a copyright strike for. Oh, bloody hell! We're listening to Witcher music. I'm done for, boys. Well, there goes the monetization on this this episode. My bad for not paying attention. Music is so good, but you get copyright struck, unfortunately. Maybe he doesn't know I have this as well, so he's actually going to retreat some of his missile ships or bring them back. Maybe. Oh man, I wish I didn't waste that cavalry. That cavalry could have been coming clutch right now. I lost also like so many of these guys to just not make attention because I was microing hard. Cool, let's do that. I'm going to be here as well. Cool. Archers rushing back. I mean, waste some time. We flee back to the city. And he can't see this yet as well, so maybe he just thinks this is literally all I've got. Which is, you know, maybe going to slow him up. He's going to land some more men. Yeah, I'd be very careful with them right things, because it seems like them ships glitched out like they did for me. Like, you managed to get your men off, but I think like that right-hand side.
I was going to try to put... I'm just gonna try to power through it again. I basically, do you see? I pushed one up onto the beach. It's like halfway through the land.
Oh yeah.
We just pushed them. It's like push,
Just
bury
like
those ships.
in Vinland Saga, that's what they do. They pick up the ships and they run them over land. Totally legitimate. 24 minutes. I mean, nah, no way. If he still has arrows left,
That
which he
seems to work. We we just went alongside them, got in.
Oh, nice. Hopefully they get off though.
Yeah, I hope so.
How's it going, Evo? Welcome to the stream, dude. Damn it, not good. He is focused like, yeah, sorry, I was really focused in there. That was a good, great engagement though. Like, I'm very happy with what we did. Like, obviously not all of the units we killed died, but... And I wasted, like, the cavalry, and I took 40 men casualties because archer fire and stuff, but... Pretty happy with how that battle went, you know? And you think, like, we have like a 17 stack by side, or Sid, and we have the...
I think you might be right. I don't think they're getting off.
Yeah, that's what happened to me in that battle, if you remember. If you just, like, constantly
Yeah.
spam click them, you
Oh,
might...
no, they're getting
roughly-
off.
Yeah, I just need to, like, hit a certain
Yeah.
point, I think, and then...
Pike infantry at your command. And speed. Double turn.
Send your archers to melee with his archers to waste his time. No, I'm not going to do that until... I'm going to do that once he gets a little bit closer into the settlement. I don't think we can hold out for 23 minutes. There's just no way. We won't be able to kill another unit or two. If I didn't fuck up with the cavalry, it could have been useful. We could have killed like another 2 or 3 units maybe, because he doesn't actually have any much infantry left, right? So what's going to happen after this, just to let you guys know, like he literally has no infantry, like a cavalry unit now. Can't believe I wasted it. Chances are what's going to happen, though, is he's going to spam mercenaries everything he can after looting or after liberating the settlement. So he'll have like a 40 stack fleet, but it'll be shit ships, and I think we can take it. And even if we don't, I think we still go in for it. Because if we can take out Darren's fleets, like, that's pretty big. Basically gives us complete dominance over the Black Sea? Is it a bit in between Pergamon and Greece, part of the Black Sea, or is that only... Or that, no, it's a Red Sea up there, right? What's the Black Sea? Is the Black Sea down below the sewers? That's the Black Sea, right? And the Red Sea... Or maybe not. Maybe between Greece is the Black Sea and the Red Sea is just north of that. God, my sea knowledge isn't the best. I'm not quite a seaman. My thoughts on Troy? Yeah, I've mentioned it a handful of times. I don't like that. Like, it's cool that the game is free for the first little while. It's cool that the game, you know, it's good that it's going to other platforms and stuff. But it sucks that it's exclusive. Really sucks that it's exclusive. Not a fan of that at all.
At the double. At speed.
Completays ready!
Archers. Orders.
Still got a couple volleys left here as well. "21 minutes now. No way we hold it. Black Sea is below Crimea. Yeah, so that's the Black Sea. So what's the Red Sea? So what's the Red Sea? Is the Red Sea the little bit of which isn't actually connected to the Mediterranean? Why is he attacking Rhodes? Because he wants to take it, obviously.
Missile infantry at your command. At speed.
Charge him. Waste some more time, I guess. Spread out a little bit.
Quick march.
I'm happy taking his missile fire, because I'd rather it on these guys than my my hoplites.
Archers. By your command.
Our men flee
Also
the
buys a
field.
little bit of time as well.
This is a shameful display.
Cover myself from this a little bit.
Missile infantry ready. Quick march. At speed. Archers. Back now. Advance. Ready for orders. To charge. Archers. Break and engage.
Every man we kill is one less archer to deal with. Oh, if only we had the cavalry now. I literally wasted it. I'm so pissed about that. We could have done so much more damage. We're just going to route here, so it's fine. But I want to at least scare him, force him to waste a little bit more time. Maybe get a charge off. Nah, there's no point in getting a charge off. Oh, man, I'm so annoyed. If only we had the cavalry. Red Sea is in Arabia? Okay, cool. So the Red Sea is one below Egypt. Below the Suez. Good to know. General's getting hit there as well.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Soften up his infantry a little bit. Can't have that many missiles left. So everyone's out of ammunition now. Perfect.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Understood. Ready and waiting. Orders understood.
So this is what would have happened if I would have just stayed here, right? But with way more ammunition and way more missiles. So I'd rather do this than not.
Archers. Orders. Commander. By your command. At speed. Hoplites ready. At the double. Archers.
Keep on moving. Try and, like, if he comes too close, try and hit him from the side.
Hoplites
Leaving this unit up to cover this area.
We await your command. At speed.
18 minutes. Yeah, no way we do it. But, I mean, you know, I think we did as much. If I would have kept my cavalry, that would have been huge. I think everything else went exactly how we wanted it to go. If I'm being honest. Like, besides fucking up heavily with our cavalry, I think I'm happy with how things went.
Missile infantry. Hoplites ready. Orders. By your command.
Is Lyria playable? I believe it is if you own the DLC. It's taking an absolute pounding.
Yours to command. Advance. Your orders. Double. Melee infantry, wait on my order. We await your command. Hoplites!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Archers!
Try and kill like another unit of missiles or something. That'd be huge.
General! Ready and waiting.
Coward.
Thorax swordsman! At speed!
Probably just defend the back wall then. He's not going to charge me then. Just defend this back wall.
Your orders! At the double! Archers!
Maybe an extra kill or two.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Ready for orders! Hoplites ready! Melee infantry at your command. Hoplites! By your command! Commander!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
I'm really happy with how that battle went. If I didn't fuck up my naval stuff, that would like if I didn't mess up my cavalry, we could have done so much better. But I'm still very happy with how much we took down and how much we wounded.
Your orders? At the double!
Really, really happy with it, to be honest.
Our men flee the field of battle.
GG?
Sorry I came to that at the end. Just couldn't risk any more losses.
What do you mean? That's completely fine.
No, well, it's just a little boring to watch, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I could have had a unit hiding or something, you know, and then because we can't triple speed it, so just got
Yeah. Gotta
Yeah.
be careful.
Town garrison killing a third. I mean, even if he liberates it, that's fine. But we can take it back with a navy. We can beast them out. Like, losing roads isn't the end of the world. And we get
What
to...
did you think of the Alexander submods campaign for this?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite fun.
GI?
It's pretty difficult, but it's fun.
Is it just like Mastodon's basic units, or do you get anything extra that wouldn't normally be in
Not sure, honestly.
number?
Not sure.
Like any special Alexander cavalry or anything like that?
Honestly, when I played it when it first came out. I did a campaign on it. So it's probably changed dramatically. But yeah, I mean, it's good fun, for sure. It'd be amazing with drop-in battles. Because I think if you do a head-to-head on it, it's just like, obviously Persia have the Persian Empire, so they're going to just destroy Macedon. But if you could do like drop-in battles with it, it would be sick.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Because
Shame
then
you
you
can't
could
do that.
Yeah, because then you could outplay the AI on the campaign map to make it fair, but then actually have to fight someone. You know, you can't just cheese battles.
Yeah.
So Ethos and roads have been taken. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. It's fine, though. Honestly, it's fine. Nothing to worry about, boys. We should be able to move in now and have a big old naval battle. He'll probably retreat, but depending where he retreats, is probably pretty important. Obviously, he has his army outside of Ethos building, which again, is fine with me. He did loot the city as well, so it's going to rebel next turn. Has to deal with that. So we killed 3 ships on that navy and a ton in that navy, and a lot of wounded as well. So 19 and 14 now. You can just probably spam mercenaries, which is fine, because the ships are pretty inferior. We have a naval base here. Yeah, we have a naval base in Athens, which we should recruit from. So it'd be really weird if we don't recruit these. It'd be awful if we don't recruit these. He took it as well. Wild. So 17. We have... I don't know if they probably won't be able to make it down, but 9. Yeah, it'd be crazy if I can't... Why can't I recruit? Probably because it was coming from Rhodes, but that's really weird. Especially if it leaves that navy inside as well. Cool. Super happy with how much damage we did to this play. I mean, he's already brought it back up with mercenaries. But mercenaries aren't the best in the world. Maybe we do just take another turn of recruiting thing. Like, where's he going to go? Over here next? I mean, good. And the thing is, like, apparently in supplies and replenishing up here. The thing is, like, he spent an entire army here to hold Ethos, which I guess is worth it for the money. It probably pays for itself, honestly. I don't know. Oh, we're gonna take it back. We're gonna take it back. But we could just sneak past and attack with like an army and a navy at the same time. So, one more turn until this is done as well. Perfect. So that'll save our money. We'll basically double our money. Replace for Admiral, maybe a better fleet. Yeah, but it takes a turn. So if I'm going in for this, I want to go in for it now. He also probably spent a lot of money doing that, but then he obviously keeps on looting roads and stuff, so... Yeah, I mean, he's taking important settlements, but I feel like we're preparing for a big push in the north, which I'm happy with. And this army can't come down now, meaning that both of these forces can continue to head north. This army can come in and kill what remains of these guys. Should be a pretty easy battle. We can probably 2v1 it just to kill it. And where's he going to go? Just cause me some issues somewhere? You know? With this army, I guess heading back, like, just in case. Guess not the end of the world to bring this army back. I'm gonna see how his armies. But the thing is as well, like having an army here, I guess it is worth it both for the money if he holds it for long enough. But I mean, it's stopping army. Like when I do finally do my big push in to Italy, that's gonna be painful. But I mean, this was a consequence of that big naval battle that didn't go our way, right? Which was obviously my misplay because I thought I could fight with all 3 fleets and I didn't. But even still, like, he would have smashed me. Do naval units have mercenaries in the region? Yeah, he just recruited all of them though, so I doubt I'll be able to get them. He just recruited a buttload of them. Which again is good, because again it's watering down his fleets. Yeah, it's giving him more numbers, but it's watering down his fleets, so... We're covered up here, good. So we've got a spy back. Cool, so let's do our turn. See if we can slap his movement. 33%.
Do enjoy a little sabotage.
Failed, unfortunately, but whatever. This army will probably deal with that because it's replenishing double, so...
Ready for orders.
We could deal with this as well if we need to. Probably prefer these 2 armies to deal with this crappy army. Yeah, do we want to replace him? It probably cost us too much money to replace him as well. You guys can just sit outside of Larissa now as well. Let's keep it nice and safe. I mean, Athens will be fine. So yeah, annoyingly, that cut our recruitment from this fleet. Anyway, there's no mercenaries left at all. It's hilarious. So already got a rebellion there, though. If Rhodes take it, that's good for us. Can now see this region as well because he holds Ethos, I think. But we might as well start bringing them down because why not? You know, if he wants to go and chase it, he's more than welcome to go balls to the wall. I just don't think without that, if we have them recruitments, I'd probably go for it. But without them, I don't think we fight his ships. Like, a lot of them are small, but it's like some of them aren't. So we have to go for another set of recruitment. Oh, it's just shit. Yeah, that's why then. Okay, cool. So we just get all the missiles then. And only 2 sets of recruitment as well, so we got up to 12. Kind of sucks. Do we take the manpower from a different region if we go down here? We do, right? Oh, he can't recruit in this region? Okay. He can't. Okay, cool. So he'll just head back then up north, I guess. That's fine. This army definitely heads across now. Continues to move. It's a bunch of crap, but it is what it is. We'll get some Cappadocian Lancers here, though. Hell yeah. There's like no missiles in this army whatsoever. Deal with this as well whilst we're here.
For glory and honor!
Played 500 hours of Carthage, lol.
March!
I did not mean to release them. Fuck my dad. So we can just sit outside as well. The Navy and the garrison. The Navy and the garrison, plus these 9 ships of decent men. I don't think he could take it with his Navy. And we have missiles reinforcing, which will be able to get into the city in time. Yeah, I think we're fine there. Okay, cool. So we have 4 grand left this turn. Not really a lot, but enough. I want to kind of leave this army alive for as long as possible, honestly. Wait, what? I just killed an army, but I didn't do like attack or auto resolve, and I just auto.
It just died, did it?
I think one of my armies took damage, but I should have no idea. That was the weirdest thing.
This was against the AI somewhere, yeah?
Yeah, and I just clicked on them, and it just did it.
Right. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get any option either.
Expensive boys. Do I think he could take it, though? That's the question. Like, this is slowly dying. He might just go in for a battle, though, which is kind of bad. I don't really want to lose this army, right? But I'd be defending. My army is slightly depleted, and we pick up like a mercenary. Or two. So we have a 20 stack, and if he comes for us, he is also kind of depleted, and this is a good army. I don't think we need the extra unit. With our navy there as well, I think if this army comes, we can kill it. Because again, it's mainly cavalry, so it's fine. Got that army there. This army, I guess, is still trending back. We'll just like stick it. Oh, I really don't want to move it all the way there. I'll just leave it like here. Cool. So can we embezzle anymore? We're running like we've wasted all our influence. Like, none of these gals can embezzle now. Sure, Darren and me are both embezzling to our heart's content, as long as our political sphere can hold it, which it can. Obviously, you can't do that now. I'll take the mercenaries away so he can't. Recruiting there, so that's safe. So realistically, where could his navy go? Northwards? Try and hit Athens or Pella, they're both walled. Obviously into the Black Sea would be bad, but not the end of the world. Are Roxolani part of my war against Darren? They are. Oh, if they send navies. Oh, if these navies came down south and helped me out, holy fuck, would that be insane. Be crazy. Steal some food. Okay, we can kind of have a spy everywhere now. Well, Rome is actually really unhappy as well. Nice. If we have a spy here, we can basically see everything, which is good. Can we recruit anything from this navy as well? No, don't have a port. That's fine, though. They're replenished. That's still a good fleet, and I guess we will replace the admiral if we have the money to do it. And we'll stick him elsewhere. Got a bunch of guys who are free. That's pretty good. Just a fresh guy, though. Cool. So then the admiral's escaped, so we can put him next turn, we can put him on like this fleet or that fleet. Darren's admirals are pretty shit as well, so that'll give us a good advantage. We got to remember as well, at Cyrene, he's probably building up a fairly large navy as well. Let's try and starve it in the desert. Does he not take attrition in the desert then? I guess none of these units do. Because no, he doesn't. I know, I can't even look because of this. I know he doesn't like. We can look here, right? Yeah. Guerrilla deployment. Oh, it's good to know that these guys guerrilla deploy actually. Campaign stealth. This unit is sick. Yeah, immune to. So is all of his units immune to desert attrition? Yeah, they all are. Okay, good. I knew some of his units were, but I didn't realize the entire army was. Like, even, I guess it's just an army thing because even the elephants are as well. Interesting. Nice. They're recruiting more men, even though it's trash. Yeah, I think we just fall back now. I wonder what happened with his other army. This army is still starving. I'd love to kill that general. So yeah, then this army just chills. New general, but good units. Just put that like here, so we can react if we see any masses. Cool, that's our turn then, I think. Right, anything else I've missed, guys? Don't think so, right? His navy could come to Salamis. Probably don't want that to happen, right? But I don't want him to take side either. If he goes to Salamis, it's kind of annoying. But if he goes to Salamis, I think we have him. Because I'll have two pretty decent fleets. I can trap and kill this army like in a turn's time. It's just all them archers he has is so scary. To be safe, don't want to lose a general for no reason. So yeah, pretty good at Salamis next. Salamis or side? What would I rather lose? Probably Salamis because I can take side back, yeah. I can also recruit with this navy, so I think we protect Salamis. It's more of a core city. Do that, cool. Different region. Roads is fine, so it'll probably take side when we come back and take it back. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I should have gone for it. I should have gone for the naval battle. I'm so stupid. I could block his fleet inside. That fleet's inside the city. Oh my god, can I still do it? Oh, fuck. That was it. That was the battle. I could have trapped his navy. Oh, man. God damn it. I could have killed his ship. That was a huge misplay by him. And I don't think he realized that he did it. I could have just won the naval war. I could have done it and then just taken the city back with my two fleets. Oh, man. Why didn't I? I'm sure you guys told me as well. Oh, man. That's huge. It's a massive mistake. Like, I could have... Because if that fleet is inside the settlement, right? I could have blockaded like he did to me and then attacked his fleet. His fleet would have gone away because he didn't want to get 2v1'd and then taken the city and killed one of his fleets. Oh, God, that was huge. That literally would have been massive. God damn it. I'm so sorry. Sorry. If Julius was telling me.
What happened?
What do you mean?
It said host left the game during the end turn.
Game aborted. Just a clash.
Just a crash, was it?
Yeah, it just came up with game aborted. So I don't know if you crashed
Okay,
or
cool.
lost connection.
It just said lost connection host. Sorry, it's just when you were speaking, it was cutting out as well, so I just couldn't hear you either for a sec there.
Wait, when was I speaking?
Just when you answered me, it was like
Okay,
really spotty.
Yeah, no, I'm still here. It's my Hong Kong connection, Darren.
Yeah.
That would have been huge. Should have just been the end of my time. And again, I'm not going to do anything weird by initiating that attack. My time was ended, so... Before anyone says it. Oh. That none of you guys are even watching. DG, DG. My problem with a Rise of the Republic DLC is that the AI just didn't build units for like the first 3 weeks. You'd kill their armies and then they just wouldn't rebuild. It was so bad. It was really, really bad. Now, how crazy is it? Losing my navy has literally taken this long to even, like, he's been able to have dominance for, like, a good 10 turns after killing them navies. How crazy is that? And I've been spam recruiting in, like, multiple ships constantly. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. How did I not see that? That's a big F. So next turn, it will be autumn, or spring, autumn. Sure, I've run out of time, so I just my turn. So next turn, it'll be autumn, and we probably will have enough movement range to hit him. In that settlement before he's up to 20 units, with our half navy as well. So we might be able to trap him at Ethos and kill him. Because I can't imagine the units he has at Ethos are very good. And we'll just take the city. Get our wonder back. Unless his navy's probably going to go back and defend Ethos. That's probably what I would do. Like, who cares about roads? Oh, I can't believe I missed it. That's huge. That was a big mistake. Huge. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Darren's like taking land and ships, but I feel way confident that I'm still ahead of him. Like, I'm about to come crashing into the north of Italy with a lot of ships. Into north of Italy with a lot of units. And then also in the south. And he must be at his unit capacity. With 2 armies there, we know he has at least 4 in Africa. And 3, yeah, he has to be at his army capacity, so he can't have more. Which is great for us, so... You know. Oh, hello. Hell yeah, I'll take the 4 grand. It's huge. Not a war with Darren anymore, though. That sucks. Either way, I'll take the 4 grand. That's actually a big financial help. I will financially recover from this now. You have to food. You need to relax. Retax some provinces, yeah? True. We can do that. Okay, let's see what he's going to do. I can't believe I missed that, though. At least I'm pretty... Yeah, it is in the city, right, because the ship's smaller. Otherwise, it'll be this big. Right, this as well. Sorry, guys. That's what I wanted to do. Music off. Brightness. Is that too dark, or is that fine? I'll close Chrome, see if that sorts out my issues. Is that too dark? How many naval units can you recruit per turn? Like 4 or 5? I think ideally, like, having this tech would be great, but I don't know if we need it. Oh, do we finish that tech? Oh yeah, we finished that tech. Yeah, maybe 7 turns to get cheaper ships would be good and a better port. But also, I feel like this is just really important. Like, the minus 8% maintenance is just huge. Is it still too bright? It is, right? Probably should be looking at what's going on, but... one is it? It's for HDR. There we go. Is that too dark? It's a bit too dark, but now I can turn up the graphics in game, right? So yeah, I need to turn the brightness up in game. Yeah, perfect. I think that's perfect. So army's up to 18 men. I'm really interested to see what he does with his navy. His navy is replenishing as well in these cities, which is fucked, but... should have gone in for that. Because it would have been like a 30 versus 20, and his ships would be kind of wounded. And he has mercenary ships. Cool. So, we know he has another army somewhere in Italy. We know he has 3. This army is just kind of sitting around not doing anything, which is good for us, because it means he can't have it elsewhere, and it kind of can't do anything. Could go to a walled settlement, but I'm going to bring this army back and probably track it. I'm simply surprised it still has supplies as well. That it's not starving somewhere. And like, these 2 armies can close in on it afterwards. And 2 armies start taking the north for Po Valley. Obviously scout that. We know he has an army there, and I think he has another army up here at Iridium. It's going to come south. Okay, interesting. Going to be on that road. We'll just keep on tracking it with our spy. And just try and, again, make him waste an entire army just by sitting there. He can't be using it anywhere else. He's just marching around. And we have armies to deal with. Like, we can send our Greek army up a bit further north now as well. Reshade is just weird right now. Why is that? It's a bit of a tint. If I take off the tint, maybe? Yeah. That's probably better. Let's do that. It's dark on your phone. How about now? Is it better now? I should make it look much better. So, I mean, he isn't replenishing, but it's fine. We'll just recruit more member. Oh, his army disappeared. His army's like on this bridge somewhere. Right. Could rush towards the city. The settlement could do a good job for holding. And we'll do something up here in Suggestica. We'll probably bring this army back as well. Just to mirror it, it's replenishing. It's a pretty good army as well, so he can kind of cover this. The Navy's almost up to full strength as well, which will be good. Could literally put an army on it. Could literally put an army on it and just march across and fuck shit up here. Take us like 2 turns. He'd have to bring men down, and then these 2 will be up here for winter. Probably at Batavium by winter, taking Batavium. Hell yeah. I think like it's taken us a while to get to this point, but now I think we really start to put the pressure on. Because his army was like here, and it went into ambush, I think. When we went back in, which is good for us, obviously. So it's like here on this road by this settlement. So it's still going to be a while to hit any of my settlements here and here. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Five times in a row. I'll go with that. We raise an army. Wow, he is going hard to keep hold. I think he's trying to bring my men back, but I think I don't need to. Like, he's going hard to keep hold of this. Bringing an army on roads. I mean, I guess if he has the money, right? Which he probably does. Oh, look at that. 15 men he just spammed out. That must have been so much cash. So this fleet will be up to 12 ships. This will be up to 20. And this, I should have recruited ships there. Fuck, my bad. So we'll have a good, like, all of his ships should at least be in range for this naval battle. I think we're going for it again. Like, that's a good fleet. Lots of archers this time. Crushing his navy there will be huge. Crushing his navy will allow us to have complete dominance over here. He obviously has that other navy in the south. Oh, it's fair. Okay, cool. It's really good to know. Why is it heading back? Oh, it's recruiting to go north? Okay, cool. Good to know. I mean, maybe there's another one, but I think that's the same one. I could look back as well, if someone wants to. Look back at a previous one of my streams, just my streams, and see if this is the same admiral that was in the fleet that he retreated from this place not so long ago. He's doing max damage of his navy? Yes. But I think he needs... Yeah, I mean, he's definitely utilizing his navy, right? Oh, he's gonna come. He's coming to the wrong place. Oh, so good that we brought this navy back here because you can't see this. Wow, what a decision. What a decision.
It is an honor to serve.
Hello, my lord.
Hello.
Yeah, no, Darren's playing really well. It's fun. It's so fun to play these type of things. And now this navy is kind of stuck here, so he's kind of... I mean... Wow, that movement is disgusting, but he can actually get back to Rhodes. Probably going to go to the side now. Liberate it. We take it back. Oh, he's going in for it. Wow. What a ballsy move. This is crazy. That's a good fleet as well. There's no way he takes that city with what he has. With a garrison? Oh, the garrison's kind of shit, but I'm surprised. Wow. Oh, he's going to go to Tyros. Okay, that's fine with me. Tyros is actually a pretty well-defended settlement. I'm going to kill his navies now? Cool. Nice. We basically... Yeah, go in. Cool. It's crazy how far his fleets can move as well. It's kind of cool.
You want to fight that one out?
We've already fought two. Just auto-resolve it. Oh, I mean, maybe... I don't know. Probably should.
I'm about to click it. Decide now.
Nah, just auto-resolve it. I think we kill more auto-resolving it. Yeah, I think we kill way more auto-resolving it. I killed nothing auto-resolve it. I should have fought. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't. That was stupid of me. This guy Manchia can take it back though. I should have fought it. We've already fought so many of those and it's boring. It's boring fighting them garrison battles. I thought I would kill more as well. Nice. Get to take back both of these. I could also go kill both his generals as well. Yeah, I could have killed way more. Like, literally, I had like 2 units of cavalry in that. I had no missiles, which is why I didn't. Look at this. This is a fleet of archers. This is a fleet of archers. He's going to raise an army, spend the money that he got, which is fine with me. My vassals can go take it back for me. We have an army down here we can muster. Which is fine, really. You know, nothing to really worry about, to be honest. It's annoying, but... we could kill some generals. Hopefully that caused some political instability. Third settlement I lost. Yeah, true. But I've taken back one down
No,
here.
I crashed. Fuck.
I can't save it. Oh well, I just have to do all your 10 minutes again.
A lot of it was debating, so I guess it'll be quicker. Damn, the crashes.
Unless this war's not going well. Are you joking? How's this war not going well? His navy's taken 3 settlements. One of them I'm going to take back and kill an entire army of his. I'm about to trap 2 of his full navies. I don't really see what you're saying. Like, just because we're losing a few battles here and there doesn't mean jack shit. We're about to come piling into the north of Italy with 4 armies, completely cutting off his economy. Then he won't be able to rebuild his navies. How am I underestimating right now is Italy does not matter? Yeah, it does. Because it means I'm within striking distance. These settlements don't matter. Because he can't... I'm taking them back. It's just taking me time. You know, I have the armies to take them back. And that's not the issue. His navy is basically going to be depleted next turn. If we go in for it. Which I might not. He has, like, no more naval settlements to take. Like, we take back Ethos next turn. With our navy. We starve him out. Roads will then fall. Like, as soon as his navy is depleted enough not to be able to do anything, my allies are all loyal. We're pushing in Italy. And even if it doesn't matter, that still takes away his settlements. So it's fine. And even if he spams an army and marches on my capital, that's okay. Your armies in Africa are still standing for like 2 streams. What would you want me to do? You want me to charge them into Africa and die? Or do you want me to throw them back into my defensive territory and lose all my settlements? Guys, stop being like idiots. Stop backseat gaming when, like, things aren't as bad as you got. Like, just because I've lost some fucking settlements doesn't mean anything. Stop being like, stop being defeatists. I don't even think Darren has the upper hand at all. I think we are still in such a good position. You guys just can't see the bigger picture at all. He's basically trying to do damage by sacrificing these generals and armies, which is fine, but I can easily deal with this. Like, I've got vassals guarding my capital. I've got infantry everywhere else, you know, like, it's fine. I've got a full stack here, so next turn, unless he deletes this or moves somewhere, I bang in and I surround this. This army can't be good. That's Ethos taken back. Perfect. My fleets maybe think about going in for a naval battle because all his ships are missiles and we just have a lot of heavy infantry ships just to ram and we'll take down his missile ships. You know, that's a good thing. 3 settlements is a lot. Okay, but what about the 3 settlements I've taken this turn? The 2 in the north and 1 in Egypt. What about them? I mean, they're not as good, but I'm not investing much to it. You guys are just being really... I hate it when the chat gets like this when we lose a couple battles. You guys were like this when we lost the naval battle as well. It annoys me so much. I'm sure Darren has to deal with this as well, 24/7 when I'm winning. And who cares? Like, who cares? Even if like, I'm not, but who cares if I'm in an awful position? It's just annoying. Like, obviously this war is not going to be straightforward. We're going to lose battles. We're going to win battles. Where did Garamanchia's army go? Yeah, like, look, if he wants to come take my capital, then okay, he has to take both of these. Fine with me. How is he going to strangle me? Are you joking?
That's the third war.
God, idiots. Oh my god, some people, man. I'm going to stop looking at chat. Yeah, Darren crashed. So we'll just do everything he did in his turn again.
Your orders?
Is the AI effect? No, the AI doesn't take negatives at all. The AI doesn't take population into account or supply, I don't think. Maybe it does take supply into account, because I've seen AI armies attrition when supply does drop low. I know their navies don't, though. I know their navies don't. Oh, interest. You feel dumb? Why? You expect the AI to... No, the AI just can't comprehend the strategy, so... They don't play by them rules, unfortunately. Nice, get some good cavalry as well. That'd be good for an open field battle. Basically, it's a bunch of crappy infantry, but it's good numbers. And it can starve them out. If he wants to sally out, I think this army wins on the open field against probably whatever he has. We'll look with the navy first. But yeah, his navy can move an insane distance. I mean, look at that. It's crazy. He can move to over here and then move back as well. It's wild. Baxter look really strong. Yeah, they are pretty strong. They might client state, I think, or defensive ally. Baxter are pretty strong. Also, the Lusitania are good. And also, look at the Iceni go as well. I'm a boy. Are looking pretty scary as well. Yeah, no, the AI doesn't really play by any rules. It's a cool idea though. It'd be fun if one day they did. It'd be really fun if one day they did. Save it. So he's moving his armies down south. Fine with me. He's going to go for like a three-pronged attack, but again, that's fine. We can bring our army down south and play a very nice defensive battle with superior men. Yeah, the boy are always a faction that just gets really big. They always get really big. I think, if anything, the boy... I mean, I'm just going to liberate my way through. I'm not going to take anything. Maybe I'll take, like, these four, but... I'll probably just liberate my way through Italy. Yeah, we could get them to declare war on Darren. I don't think they will, though. Because, like, and again, I don't... Like, the thing is, as well, you got to be really careful in DEI, is you never want to make treaties with people. Like, for example, I don't want to get people to break trade with Darren unless I know they won't then redo it. Because most of the time, you can just get money out of the AI. Yeah, we'll go over the Alps, perhaps. Perhaps we will. As I said, next turn, Navy's looking pretty good. And also, like, think of this as well. Like, unless he's just hit the new Imperium level by taking these 2/3 cities, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We know he has the 6th there. 7th was up there. 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, like he must be at his 8 limit. And only have 2 governors. Unless he's on 12 now. I don't know. What are we on? 16. Maybe it is 12 then, how many armies he can have. Which is actually kind of scary. How many armies is Imperium level 5 and 6? I was hoping it'd be 8. Maybe Imperium level 5 is 8 though. Because 8 is quite a lot and then it goes to 12 and then to 16. Maybe. In how many streams do you estimate we'll hit? I think we'll hit Italy before we end. Maybe when he took Tyros, his Imperium increased? Maybe. I mean, again, that'll be a big shock to his economy. I mean, our economy is fine, right? We're making 12 grand right now. 15 in the bank to build some more ships. So come take Tyros now. But again, Garamantia can take it back. Obviously, we would rather have it ourselves, but... just doing the same thing as last time. It's crazy that he could go all the way back to Rhodes this turn as well. Oh, yeah, Garamantia, maybe we'll take it back this turn. If they don't, then we'll just mass an army and go and do it. His fleets are still scary, but our fleets are going to be way stronger. Up to 20 on that fleet, which is nice. I think I might go in for it. We'll be outnumbered. With mercenaries, probably outnumbered by, like... yeah, I should have fought this battle. I don't know why I didn't. We actually, like, we have a cavalry, which is just huge. I could have killed, like, a handful more ships, unfortunately. I can't remember what I went for. No, he has to take Tyrus. Even if his Empire made Imperium did go up, he would still take it. I was just kind of bored of fighting them naval battles, you know. Yeah, he didn't lose a ship as well. He killed like 2 men more than last time. Like, a lot of these ships, like, this entire fleet is trash. I think we definitely go in for this. We're outnumbered by ships, but our ships are stronger. If you can even fucking reach, to be honest. Yeah, he spammed looting, making some money, I guess, which is good for him. I mean, it all just stems from losing that really, like, atrocious naval battle. Oh, yeah, he crashed. Make sure you save now, so you don't crash again.
Yeah. Done.
Someone in my chat said Carthage is taking back their homeland.
Yeah, you're damn right. We're killing all the Greeks that live there right now.
I think we'll be going for a big push on this side because it's got another army there. You can see it actually reinforcing. So, you know, we know there's 2 armies there. These armies are pretty good. So they both just chill here. We have our other army we can use to reinforce. Pacific Garrison would help us as well, which is 18 men. Yes, I think we're good there. The nice thing is, though, we get to kill some generals. Hopefully cause some political instability. I guess we could bring this army home. Just as like to be on a safe side. We still have 4 armies and 1 army in the south. So there's still 5 armies in Italy. 1 army here. It's more of a garrison army more than anything else, but... Such a cool looking general as well. I mean, these armies don't scare me very much. Against a full Greek army, 1v1s, we win. For sure. This isn't really a proper army, but this is more. These armies will just rip. This one could come south if we needed to. I'll probably just leave it here, though. Just going to try and take a walled settlement. I mean, maybe. Maybe we'll just fall back with this army to be safe. See where he goes. This army can stay here. Fleet can continue to rebuild. Why is my income so low? I did just lose Tyros, which has made me quite a bit of money. I'm at Imperium level 7. I should make a bunch of cash flow next time when this tech is done, though. This has already taken it into account, which is pretty brutal, actually. Don't fight his army in the Balkans. I don't plan to. I'm going to play defensive, but I'm going to not make sure he takes anything, right? Because he's probably going to come and try and take Nasus, which will bring up 2 armies to do. We'll bring up this army to stop him, and this army down to defend this. I'm not planning on fighting his armies. I'm planning on... Oh my god, look at that. Even with speed running his turn, he still took a full 10 minutes. Yeah, and we know his army's here. I'll use my scout just to continue to pursue. It's probably in ambush mode, but... Whatever. See you later, Smoking. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate that. So still a lot of level ups. I haven't been doing this for a little while.
Are yours.
Perfect. Cool. Question is, do we go in with this? I think we do, right? Because our ships are just better for once. Like, here's a lot of missile ships, but if we smash into them, like, a lot of these guys die. We know that fleet is also pretty weak as well. We can get aim, so we can up to 30. Oh, this fleet can't even make it. That is a joke. Oh my god, this fleet can move like no distance. If I replace the general with the good one. Why is that so fucked? Can't believe that. Well, either way, we come down and we can't even reach Ethos this turn. Fuck. That's so annoying that we can't reach Ethos. Just want to see what this army's made up, to be honest. Good men as well. I mean, not really. Lots of mercenaries. I'd love to fight that in the open field, to be honest. Because, yeah, I mean, it's just a bunch of mercenaries, right? And their morale is 45. Obviously, we want the missiles. So, he's got them all. We should be able to buy some missiles, though, which will probably add to it.
Soldiering, it's a good life.
I can't really do much about this then. I can't fight 2v1, right? Unless we want to suicide our fleet. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Can't believe that's such a small distance, eh?
Ready for orders. March. Ready for orders. Our sword is yours.
On the road again. They will never.
Come on! That's awful, man. That's really bad.
Commander. Make haste, men. At your command.
So we're about to come crashing into here, which is good. Does he have an army here? He doesn't. But the hell does the Eye Confederation do?
My time is better spent feasting and hunting than listening. Peace is not to our taste. The sword is different, and ale, and the screams of your whip. I fear I betray my people by agreeing, but I have no army of words to oppose it.
People don't obviously like me doing this, but we just need to play safe. That's all we need to do for now.
Speak quickly and well.
Be welcome.
Just keep on breaking
You
my
have
trade with
my
them.
full attention. My ears await your words. As willing.
Should have got him to join the war
My
against
king
Darren,
is a
honestly.
supplicant, and the gods have granted you generosity in abundance. I agree.
Cool. So army's moving in the north. You're just chilling there. Hopefully you're going to replenish at some point. You are replenishing, which is good. Can also spam a bunch of mercenaries, which won't be a bad idea.
At your service. Swift and silent as a ship. How can I be of assistance? What do you wish for?
I think we just leave her there, honestly. Scouting out the southern coast, south coast. So what other cities is he going to go to next turn? What other cities is he going to go to? So probably up to side. He can't hit anything down on the coast now. This navy is protecting this settlement perfectly fine. So side is probably going to be the one he hits next, right? So maybe we do just go and garrison it, but then we leave him to recruit up to full here. This army has to come back then, I guess. Which is fine. I don't want to lose another settlement. I can't even get back. Okay, fuck it. So let's stick it like here. So we have two options.
On the move. Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life.
Okay, good. Nice. Calm down. I kind of need to move this navy up a little bit more as well, realistically. But we'll just let him recruit. I can move him to Athens, maybe. Could move him into Athens. So we know there's another army in the north there.
How may I be of assistance? How may I serve? Moving unseen.
Yeah. So we have two armies here. Just, I mean, at the moment he's kind of dominating me because I'm having to bring two armies. But these ships will cross soon. I mean, realistically. So we could get down to the south in 2 turns. Okay, that's good to know. It's really good to know.
It is an honor to serve.
Obviously, the army, though, will sit back in the settlement.
Knocking.
Just pick up some cheap men. Down to our roster. And we're recruiting all our ships. We're not recruiting with this navy, which I probably would prefer to do. I'd probably prefer to recruit with this navy than to siege this, because it's not going to do anything. So I'd rather recruit some extra ships, maybe force them to come back and charge this fleet down, and we just retreat. So let's go back up here.
For honor and glory. We're going to need a bigger fleet.
Cool, so that way we'll have 11 ships there. We're going to have 15 ships there. We're going to have a 20 ship fleet there. And I actually do have room for another army here as well.
We hunger for. Set up the watch.
Some bezel quick and just get an additional couple men. Might end up losing my general, but I think it's fine. Let's just put the last of her influence now.
Ready for battle.
300 men. Tech-wise, we'll start working on...
At your command. Ready for battle.
There's a small force. Maybe get some missile. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, holy shit. Galatian Chosen Swords. Unfortunately, we have no population here, but that's a sick couple units we can get from there. It's actually a really cool recruitment place.
It is a great and glorious thing to serve your people.
So that's probably not worth my money. I can't afford it. Anyway, cool. Anywhere I care about. No. It's happier. Unhappy, but what are you going to do? Making me food. Maybe they'll come down and help me. This is going to rebel, which is going to be kind of frustrating. We'll have to deal with that. Hellas is getting happy. Okay, good. This is obviously unhappy. Cool. No, everything's fine. We don't have much food to mess around with, so... How's the Empire maintenance at as well? 63%, that's not too bad. Honestly. No, let's see some diplomacy as well.
You are welcome, although my ancestors... I am sure that your wares will find a home somewhere, but not with us.
Some trading with the boys would be kind of good.
I do not think our people want your trinkets. They like
They
honest,
do.
manly stuff for the most part.
Unfortunately not.
Your orders. Making for port.
Realistically, that's the last settlement he can
It is an
take.
honor to serve.
I'm just pissed off with how small that naval range is, really. So bad.
Ready for orders.
We're losing food now? Rinsing her influence.
Your orders.
If he wants to go for Antioch, he's more than welcome to. He won't hold it for a turn, so it's fine. I think hopefully Garamantia will just come and take this back. And maybe hopefully trap his fleets as well. Or at least allow us to do some damage to his fleets. It's a lot of missiles and stuff. Maybe this army can go up there. If they don't, that's fine though. He can raise an army there next turn. That's fine. We got side is gonna fall, but we'll be able to put up a good stand. As we have extra infantry here. Some cavalry as well. This will hopefully fall next turn. Cool. We have a edict to pass. We have a few edicts to pass. Remind me about the edicts. Yeah, what's he going to do about Batavium as well, you know? What's he going to do about it? Unless he has... I can't imagine he has more armies in Italy. I'd be very surprised. Darren can definitely pull out. If I was Darren, I'd pull out now. He's done his damage now. He's put down his garrisons. Like, just pull out and then focus in Italy. I think that's the play. Is to pull out his fleet now and not overextend. Because he is, like, he can see my fleets are up to full strength now. Yeah, the longer he stays in the lion's mouth, the worse it's going to be. So if he just pulls out now, he's done huge economic damage. He's done huge kind of land damage. And his fleets are basically untouched. So, I mean, he needs to rebuild them. They're kind of shit, but If I was down, I'd probably pull back to like Rhodes and then pull back into Greece maybe. Because like this stuff won't last. As good as it is, it's not going to stand. And but the thing is, he doesn't have dominance over the Mediterranean anymore because my fleets are up to full strength now. Not up to full strength, but we outmatch him now. Or we can at least match his fleet. So if he does do something like this, we can deal with it. Sali Confederation, who the fuck even are they? Sure. Okay, I actually didn't take it. They are raiding though, which I guess is fine. Our food is okay. We got a few extra ships in our capital. Yeah, it's fine. You can go for Salamis, basically lose his fleets, and our Rhodian fleet comes in. We probably should have maybe built an army to take back Tyros when we can, because that's actually kind of important. Obviously, seeing where this fleet goes is really important as well. We are now at war with these guys. We'll just peace out of them next turn. So we know he has 4 armies, I think, in the south, which again is fine. And we still have plenty of armies here as well. Plenty of armies. I already talked about it at the beginning of the stream, Blood. I don't really want to talk about it again. If you're interested in what I have to say, just go to the beginning of the stream when the VOD comes up. That's just my opinion. Yeah, take a listen to it. He hasn't moved anything yet. He has not moved anything yet. Lots of debating and debacling. I'd be very surprised if he didn't pull his fleets out. Really surprised. I just go back to Rhodes and then next turn pull out. Like at least by going back to like Tyros is never a city he wants to really hold unless he really does. I can't imagine like Tyros is a city he expects to hold. We're going to hit him with 2 stacks in the north. We're going to sail across with our other stack. We have then 2 stacks in the Balkans, just keeping things nice and safe. Like if I was him, if he really wanted to commit his fleets, like maybe go up north and try to do this, but then we have these guys who can come down. We can blockade him in. Probably go to side and we'll fight a good battle. I think he'll go to side. But I feel like that's just overextending. Like, he knows my fleets are here. And if he overcommits here, and he can see my army, he should be able to see my army there as well. Just kill him that. Like, I think if he goes to side, that's a huge misplay. But then again, I can't really get my fleets there, so I don't know. Maybe not. Tyros is more sim... yeah, I guess. I guess. Hopefully this kickstarts my vassals as well. That's a pirate fleet right there. We have his fleet down here in the Mediterranean. This is a pirate fleet, not his. Yeah. Vassals will come in as well, and he knows that. But taking Tyros is still pretty important because it kicks over my funny. It gives a settlement over to the AI as well, which I guess is a good thing for him. Means I don't have to defend more of my coastline though. I think he'll go to side. We'll fight a good battle there. I think I'll be able to wear out this fleet pretty dramatically. And there's not really mercenaries to go, and then we'll have a good battle. Because I actually have good cavalry. I have like 2 units of cavalry there. Really take a look. Garrison is only 14, but we have 2 ships. No missiles, but 4 archers. And we have this as well. Like, this guy's going to take a pounding from missile fire. Unit of Cappadocian cavalry would be devastating. We'll see. If I was him, I'd pull out. But again, I probably wouldn't have delved this deep. Because the risky move, if I had like a full fleet at Ethos, I'd have been screwed, right? If my fleet was instead of at Rhodes, it was at Ethos, which it probably should have been. But Ethos doesn't have good population, so maybe not. But the goal here, we need to take back Ethos as quickly as possible, because the longer he holds it, the more money he's making. He's making 10% more money. Literally 10% more money every turn. So the longer he holds it, the better it is for him. I have my waypoints up here in the north. I have told them to attack this, they're just AI and they don't listen to me. I've told them to attack Ethos, but they just, yeah, won't. Yeah, we do look a bit like the Byzantines. Gonna go for it? Wow. He's not gonna win that. No way he wins that. Because I'm just gonna disband all my, like, bring my units. Wow, wow. If he does this. Yeah? Fighting? Or just looking?
Maybe fighting. Just 1 sec.
Okay, cool. Look at the missiles we have. I guess my garrison is shit though, so maybe. Probably take Tyrus back with his fleet next turn.
Yeah, we'll fight. Fight.
Cool.
I've saved it, so.
Wow, ballsy. I guess he does kill a fleet though if he wins this, but he has like 4 units of infantry. I'm just gonna stop him on the beaches. Yeah, I crashed.
Good thing I saved though. Yeah.
He blocks your fleet so you cannot move it? What do you mean? We could all, if he pins himself in a corner as well, our fleet could go out. I think our fleet devastates him because there's not, unlike a normal naval battle, there's not a lot of room to maneuver. So maybe if he pins himself in a corner on top of all his ships, he's just going to get stuck. But he also has a lot of missiles. I don't know, probably not. It's probably better just to disembark and run into the city and let him disembark and then take him on there. Probably. Because then we get to use the garrison, yeah. I mean, I still think he has a very good chance. He lacks a lot of infantry. But I guess his missiles, you don't need it when you have 40 units of missiles. Let's back up, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just restarting my game as well, just in case. So.
I'm just going to pee quick. Let's go. I'm back. It's really late. If he does just retreat off the field of battle if I embark, it's kind of a bit boring. Because it's like, you gotta take the battle if you've initiated it. I might get bugged on shore. Yeah, true. True. Might catch me trying to yeah, true. I mean, I'm thinking about actually just selling. I don't know. We'll look at the map. We'll look at the deployment zone, see how many ships I can get off effectively. And if I can get like half my ships off, then I'll probably do it. If I can't, if I'm gonna be stuck, I'm just gonna probably sally out and start sinking these ships because he's gonna be so clustered with all of his ships. My archers, I've got a lot of missiles, so my archers will decimate a lot of his missiles. His other ships aren't as tanky, so my 160-man ships should do a lot of damage. Yeah, we'll make sure we won't put all our fleet together if it can't disembark. We'll put all the ships so they can just disembark immediately. That's the plan. That is the plan. Can't believe he did this as well. That's wild. Like, this is risky. I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm underestimating his ships. But with like 40 units and like literally like 35 units of missiles, like... Plus I have some small ships of my own. I really hope after all this time he sees me disembark and he just retreats. Crashed again.
I crashed.
Let's try one more time.
Yeah.
I mean, if that doesn't work, we can always just try do it next turn, and I won't move any, like I won't do anything to interfere with that sphere.
Maybe. Is this the save that I saved?
Yeah, the quick save.
Yeah.
I could just let the auto save at the beginning of your turn. You speed run everything again.
Yeah, possibly.
Let's try this one more time though. Maybe cancel the attack, like click something and then initiate it again.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, should I cancel it maybe and just try it again?
Yeah, and just initiate it again. I ever procrastinated to play a game. Yep. All the time. My life. That's my life. Yo, Ray, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome. When we upload Bannerlords? Probably Friday. Tomorrow I have exclusive Total War Troy access, so I'll be uploading that tomorrow. And Thursday we'll have Bannerlords. Sorry, Friday we'll have Bannerlords. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel pretty good about this battle, honestly. As good as I can be. Like, this fleet has caused me so much PTSD, but we might be able to kill it. I just really hope he doesn't just run away when he sees me embarking. Because then that's just been a big waste of all of our time. My headset's also going to die, so hopefully it lasts the night. I don't know why it struggles so much. Yeah, so if he takes this, then we take back Tyros with our shitty fleet and probably just disband it. We'll let him think about maybe taking it again. A fleet of roads can come in as well. If we do win this, we'll be severely depleted, but pretty strong. Annoyingly, we don't have any cavalry here at all, which kind of sucks.
It's gonna just maintain. Yeah.
Yeah, just maintain. Maybe like move your back ship a little, like back in and out or something. I don't know. Yeah, just see it now. Yeah, loading. So it's this settlement, so we can disembark our entire fleet here. So we're good. Man, it's so tempting just to charge his fleet though. So tempting just to charge his fleet. So tempting just to charge his fleet and sink half of it. Well, I'm not going to.
All right, yeah, I mean, I just didn't want to even press a key to push the talk back to you, just in case.
Yeah.
Like, in case it froze on loading or something. Garrison is pretty shit though. That's our only downside. The extra archers are kind of nice. Let's just gonna do this then. Cool. Well, I have my entire army on ground.
Assault ships ready to attack, Commander.
Commander. He just has his 6 million missiles. A lot of like small ships then. We do have 100-man archer units, so ready when you are. If you take Syracuse.
All right, Godspeed.
Cool, cool.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Assault ships reporting. Ready and awaiting orders. General, ships ready for orders. Assault ships ready for attack.
Nice thing as well is that he won't have any cavalry either, so that's kind of good for us.
Disembark!
Commander. Ships ready. Rude and ready.
All right, I guess I'm gonna retreat. I was hoping that we catch some
Oh,
ships.
come on.
Or you'd. I thought you'd
That
sail
is
forward and attack me or
so
something.
lame.
I thought you'd come forward. I thought you were gonna like challenge the navy.
Oh my god.
That's what I was hoping for.
That
Obviously, I
is
can't like take the
beyond
town with a full
ratty.
navy and army. What? How is that beyond ratty? What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
I was hoping to catch some if you tried to land, or you'd come out and get me. There's actually a few that haven't landed. I could go for them.
Come
But
on.
yeah, I guess I won't.
Oh, what a waste of everybody's time.
Hey man, if you were gonna come out, that would have been a 1v2 naval battle. You could have tried to sink some of my fleet, and then I might not have been able to have enough to take the town. I thought that's what you. I think it's quite reasonable to expect that.
Yeah.
Not
yeah,
Legend of Total War over here,
Yeah.
trying to min-max anything.
Look at this ship going backwards to land. It's hilarious. Yeah, I'll probably have to end the stream. Unless he goes for side, I'll fight that battle, but anything else, I will probably... Unless he goes for side, I will probably... call it the stream at the end of my turn. I mean, it is a little, like, I don't care, obviously. Why would anyone care? But it's kind of like, almost like, oh, I'm going to load in and see what the battle map looks like. And then, oh, you've got a big hill, I'm going to retreat. You know? Like, I feel like, same with the AI. The AI is like, you commit to the battle. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm just saying it because I'm on this end of it. I don't know. Just feels like a little bit of a waste of time. He's more than welcome to go for my capital. I'll just take it back. I have a full fleet here and he'll lose most of his men to that fleet. Then retreat again. No, this is fine. I mean, I can understand. It's just not something I would think I would ever do. Like, if I commit to a battle, I committed to the battle, knowing that I would attack, you know? If I liberate Syracuse, can I prevent it? What do you mean, Shiv? Wow, what the fuck? I lost one man. This is beyond unacceptable.
Awesome, worth it. We'll do it again.
My man, bro, yeah, he broke his leg jumping off of the ship. That's hilarious. Well, who was it, the man? That one archer broke his leg jumping off the boat. It's funny.
And died from that. Completely died.
Yep. So I think you'll go to side next. And hit these guys, which is fine. We're making a buttload of money now. Somewhere. I don't know. Our economy is like all over the place. Oh wow, we both leveled up from that. Just farming experience over here. At least I guess it pushes him really far away. Allows me to take back my settlements. Like, he's basically stuck. I mean, this fleet will obviously come down and stuff. Still got plenty of supplies. It's annoying that this fleet can't make it to Alexandria in a turn. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard to travel through here. But, like, his fleet can literally... They can both get back to Rhodes right now. Like, that's just wild. Like, and it's not his commanders either. Like, why is his movement range so insane? And I guess he didn't use much of it here, but even still, that's wild. At least he can't make it to side now, which is good. Well, you can with that one. I mean, you can make it. It's insane. It's actually insane how far that moves. I mean, I'm fine. I'd be more than happy because at least that way I could then trap his navy in.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle. We hunger for battle.
One dead is unfair. Yeah, I'm going to ult F4 and never play this game again. Hackers, man. Hackermans. I'm happy that we're about to push pretty deep. I do want to save it as well. Right now, just in case we crash or anything. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty confident we're gonna push pretty deep into Roman territory. We could even trap his army there. If I have the movement range, I might just bypass and go after this army and starve it inside the city. Like, I don't think unless he has another army here. Like, maybe he has another army in Italy. Maybe if we do that, we'll leave it for next turn, and I'll make my decision next turn. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I fully expect the Carthaginian fleet range to be massive, but even still, that is a long way. Considering I can't even get to Rhodes from Crete in one turn. Like, being able to get from here to there to there to there in one turn, that's really good. They give retreat experience, yeah. Don't let Garamantia take that town. I mean, I'm not obviously going to just move my fleet in now. Oh, he's building an army there as well. Fine with me. He's spending like a lot of money on this, right? And Garamantia are probably going to go in and fight it anyway.
Ready, willing, and able.
I can even just go take it with my navy, but I don't really want to waste my navy. There's only 14 men, right? And he has to fight it, and then we kill a general. And again, we have a lot of missiles. There's no garrison there. Like, I think maybe I just go in and kill that with my navy. Again, it's annoying to lose my navy, but I don't think... I can't get two fleets here. And he can just retreat both these ships, so... There's not really much I can do there. It's winter as well, so I can't get down here. God, he could do that in winter as well. Because I'm pretty sure winter does affect ships as well. Or maybe it doesn't. Oh yeah, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I can't get this, but again, we can just build up this navy a little bit more. At least it means up here I'm a little bit more secure. Oh, he's moved his army? Or at least his army's disappeared here? Both of his armies have disappeared. Yikes. It's not good. I have to try and keep track of them. I mean, if he takes Alexandria, it's fine. Honestly, don't mind too much. If I am being honest, like yeah, I mean, he's invested a lot, and there they go as well. I wonder if he has another army here as well. He's not gonna move. Is he trying to like bait me? Tech is popping off and making lots of money now. Lots of money. Making 19 grand for whatever reason. We go down an Imperium level? Made 11 grand that time, but now we're on 6. Something weird's happening. It really is. So only if this fleet could get down here, oh my god, I'd go for it, but I just can't. No! 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 Ugh. I'm gonna pop off now. So we'll just let that autosave because I don't know how I keep misclicking my fleets. Like, I don't understand how I'm doing it because it's not left click. I like drag it out and then it just goes. Yeah, just like that. You need to be careful. Anyway, I'm gonna 7 o'clock now anyway, so
yeah,
I'm gonna go edit my Troy footage for tomorrow.
All right. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll see you next week then. Look forward to seeing
my
your
headset's
video
died. I can't hear a word you're saying. Don't switch, fuck off. Why's Discord like this? Yeah, cool. I can't hear him anyway, so it's fine. So yeah, next turn should be pretty fun. I'll just give you a minute or two to do any recordings or pictures or anything. I'll take a few as well. But again, I can't hear you. Cool. So yeah, things are going pretty good. We're going to push into Italy next turn, I would say. These fleets are kind of trapped here, which is, again, fine with me. Don't really know what I'm going to do. I'm going to probably take this back with my... I don't know. Like, annoyingly, this army cannot... Oh my god, I did that as well. I don't know why it keeps on... I think it's my right click's broken and it unleashes it. Because when I was playing Call of Duty Warzone, it kept on zooming me in and out. Yeah, I think my right click's like, when I press it, like, as if I've unleashed it. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Anyway, cool. I just draw out the distance and that's how it goes. So we can hit the settlement. We will hit the settlement. This army. Oh, this guy can't come in. But we'll scout out and stuff as well, so cool. GG. That was fun. Again, still can't hear you.
Yeah, GG.
I'll see you next week. Have a good rest of your week. Yeah, my headset's completely died. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. If you did, make sure to drop a like and a comment down below. I think next stream will hopefully go a lot more our way than it does Darren's way. Definitely looking forward to it. Hopefully we can get some work done in Asia Minor. Maybe try and take down one of his fleets. The thing is, I don't want to charge his fleet because he's just going to retreat it and then just come and kill me next turn. And his fleets can move a lot further than mine. So I think we're just going to continue to play passive, build up our fleets. If we can have 4 strong fleets, hopefully we can just outmaneuver him, defend our coastal provinces, prepare for a big push in Egypt, and we'll prepare for our big push in Italy. So it should be good. It should be good next stream for sure. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to put a like and a comment if you did, and I'll see you guys next time.